And we're up. Let me check the audio here. My input's good. Let me make sure the properties here are good. And we've got audio. Say something, guys.
Hi.
Oh.
How we
Hello.
doing, everyone? Hello, YouTube.
And
I don't
Twitch.
think we're on YouTube.
We're on both.
Oh, we're on both?
Yeah. We're both
Ah.
on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. Multi-streaming. We're multi-platform here.
Nice.
Okay.
Welcome back, everybody. Back to A Time of War. It's episode 13 now. We've finally returned. Hopefully, maybe at some point we'll get on this schedule properly when I can wake up in the morning.
Well, it's not just you. It's also it's everyone.
Yeah. If the morning does not conquer us.
Hello.
Hello. Perfect timing.
Have we succeeded in Operation Wake the Wife?
No, God, no. She might join us later.
Okay.
She didn't get to bed until 4 a.m. last night.
That's okay. I didn't either.
Yeah.
So we're both working off of no sleep.
No. The difference is, even with no sleep, she's terribly accurate with any thrown object.
Nice.
That's impressive.
I don't know. Her snap reactions are pretty good. If I could get her to not be
Okay.
scared of firearms.
So you need like a riot shield or something. And
You
then
would
a
definitely
really long
die,
stick.
It used to be I could send the dog in after her, but then she pinned the dog too many times, and now the dog won't even do
It's just awesome.
Wow.
She would just grab the animal and just make it a plushie, and then the dog would be stuck sleeping when it didn't want to.
Just
Which is why I don't do it.
Just so everybody understands as to what that means. The dog is big. A very scary dog.
Yeah, no. Abby is a large animal that is very impressive, and it doesn't matter one damn because I don't know what it is about being woken up. Beth has like extreme angry goblin strength when awoken, and it's just like, nope, best just be away from immediate harm's reach.
Okay.
Anyway,
That is impressive.
Indeed.
she's an impressive woman. That's why I married her.
Well,
Anywho,
anyways,
it's net combat time.
yeah,
It's time to step on people.
you got one thing to do first. You've got to heal Victor Tirano, who has been injured severely.
Do you really? I think we could just strap him to the front of my map.
I would rather not be taking all the injuries.
All right, fine. I'll do some doctoring when we get out of the tunnels, and I'll take care of you.
That is your job, after all, to be a doctor.
It is, in fact, my job. I know I am the doctor, and apparently I did a very good job. But beside that point,
Amazing
know.
job.
we just strap Toronto to one of the LRMs, make it a dud, and it lands in the pirate camp. You just convince somebody.
No,
look,
you can
look,
just
look what they did to me.
you can just roll around in my hover.
Just flop around with your bullet wounds and injuries.
Oh no, he
This
can be
Catman
on one of the turret guns.
As Catman makes high G turns.
I have an awesome. I am willing to use it.
Mm-hmm.
We would like it.
I don't think the tank really goes that fast.
Maxim?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
It
think
goes
you're
fast,
pulling
but
like
it's not,
high
like,
G
stupid
maneuvers.
fast.
Yeah, no, not high G,
Oh,
but it is moving 12 spaces.
Yeah.
I can do some donuts.
Yeah. I would agree to that. You could definitely do some donuts, but I don't think you're pulling high G maneuvers with that one.
No.
Someone mentioned hovercraft, and I got confused. I know you can't pull high G with the hovercraft either, but you could try.
Yeah. I mean, I have an idea for what I am doing with this character. Should we ever eventually go down?
Eventually, good sir. Sinclair
Yes.
never goes down.
Well, then that means he is an awful, awful lover.
Oh, that's fair, but he is a selfish personality. Uh, that's the Germans are not known for. Well, okie dokie here.
Do, 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 do.
So pulling up stats. I know I don't need the mechs sheet up, but I like having it. And that's why I have Mech Factory anyway. It's good that it's basically just a stock Excalibur. By the way, Dark Age Excalibur designs are whack. Anyone else know that?
I haven't gotten into the Dark Age. My tech level kind of bounces between the current era and the clan invasion
You
in
can
terms of understanding.
What?
I found my tanks. They're just so small. I didn't even notice.
Oh yeah, yeah. They're tiny.
And it's mostly the plasma rifle. I just like the plasma rifle.
Maybe
So wherever you want that, because it's already out.
I want it in colors that I can actually see, and also the colors of your unit. You
I
That'd
have-
be awesome. Or...
I have art painting. I could have painted them.
All right.
The Maxim I don't think is already out. That's how we come in.
Yeah, I know. I'm setting it up in two different waves: the NPC wave and the one that is your wave. Since you're in the Maxim, this is all of your friends right here. Von
Right.
Luckner is in the one with the NPCs, which is back here. So, yeah. There are also a lot of other tanks out there right now, too.
Oh, fun.
But yeah, don't we have a whole artillery battalion just fucking laying waste?
Currently there is an artillery battalion that is sitting off map at the moment. So you have the ability to call in artillery strikes. But there
Just don't want to.
the tank battalions the tank battalion, because it is a full battalion, is actually a tank regiment. Will have pulled back by this point. As
Fun
the
time.
aerospace fighters are now beginning to come into range in which they do not want to be sitting ducks for them.
Oh yeah, the natural enemy of the tank is aircraft.
Yeah, air to ground contact from aerospace fighters will fuck them up.
It'll fuck most things up. I've read about aerospace fighters.
Which is why I question why aerospace fighters aren't
Oh, I think the
Brain.
reason they're not like the dominant force in BattleTech is just costs, moving them place to place, and the fact that if an ASF gets shot down, it's shot down. There's no finding the wreckage and putting it back together again. There's no Franken aerospace fighters for a reason.
Gotcha.
Well,
At least that's kind of my thought process.
I'm gonna answer that with two things. Number one, there is such thing as Frankenspace. That is a real thing.
That's hilarious. I like that.
However, the reason why aerospace fighters usually are not fighting is because they don't have a reason to. Because they have to fight other aerospace fighters usually. Or they're preventing dropships, or they're preventing other things. Usually aerospace fighters are busy dealing with the things that also could harm them.
Space.
Well, it's like something I actually read out of the because Mech Factory has a bunch of bits of just old book and lore and stuff like that. What do you have in your mouth, dog? No, dog, you're not allowed to have the squeaker. I know you tore it out of its chest, nice and good, but you can't have it. You'll choke on it and die. Sorry, dog. Dog likes to Kali Ma fucking chew toys, so she'll find where the squeaker is and just pull it completely perfectly out.
Mm-hmm.
And while I trust her, and I know she's smart, choking hazard to choking hazard. Anyway, but yeah, no, I read somewhere that conventional fighters are actually more well known amongst infantrymen just because they support infantrymen more often.
Well,
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
very rare that ASF bothers.
That's
to
actually
support
what I was
any
thinking
ground.
of being next, like an aerospace
okay.
pilot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aerospace
Good
is
enough.
interesting because aerospace applies to the ability to be able to drive conventional as well too. It's
Yeah, I was thinking bouncing between VTOLs and aerospace, depending on.
yeah.
Nice.
VTOLs require conventional because they are a different craft.
Mhm.
But anyways, coming back around to what we need to be doing here, I need that I need those checks to make sure that Victor Chiradu is okay.
Okay. All right. Well,
I need some med
let
checks.
me get my med. So, med tech first to diagnose, and then. Oh, come on, character sheet. Don't do this to me right now. Google Drive. What are you doing?
Failing you.
Failing miserably. It's been like trying to update it over and over again and failing. It's fine. All right, cool. Here we are. Med tech, which is a 4. 2 6s. What do we got? I really need to put more points in diagnosis. All right. Well, thankfully, 4 plus 5 is a 9, which still beats the TN of 7. So presumably, Toronto isn't hideously injured.
Okay. So that's 9 out of 7 for your med tech.
Yes, to diagnose his various issues.
All right. You're aware that he's been shot a lot. He has several
Maybe
injuries.
bullet wounds.
He's also been physically traumatized from the injuries of his interrogation. So he's not looking so good there. At the moment, you can tell that he technically has 2 injury mods, one to his fatigue and one to his standard health.
Well, if
My
I
also-
can pick and
Oh, there it
choose,
is.
if I can pick and choose, I'm going to work with the actual health-related issues first, and then I'll work on fatigue.
Yeah.
So time those proper surgery rolls.
So
Thankfully, my
you have to fix his lung, which is the fatigue one. And then he has got a physical injury of damage, fracture to one of his legs.
so
I swear to
minor
God, if I come out of this hospital with a limp, I shall strangle you.
First of all, it is usually as I force him down onto a fucking field table. It is usually not good to threaten your positions, as many periphery dictators have realized. Second, let's hope you're able to do the strangling, yeah? Because with that perforated lung, you might have some problems. Anyway, back to sleep. And let's start that surgery.
You just
starting-
slap anesthetic into him, and he just passes out.
He just needs some sleep.
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep!
How much anesthetic are you going to use on him?
Cool. All right. Well, his leg's gonna be just fine because that's boxcars. So I'm rolling again.
All right, that's another d6. How many times do you keep getting 6s?
Well, only. Thankfully, you got boxcars in the first 2 because the next dice was on 1. So it's 13 plus 7 with the TN of. Does it really matter?
It's TN of 9 for surgery.
9. Yeah,
It's still
surgery
11.
general.
It's still 11, and 11 is divide that by 2. Is
Half,
yeah,
and you round up, don't you?
yeah. So 6. Yeah, you'd be correct. So that's an MOS of 6. Margin of success of 6.
Oh, good. At least the leg is fine.
You are able to treat the leg with an MOS of 6. That means that he still maintains an injury mod, but it is not worsened by extraneous activity.
All right. The staples should hold, presuming he doesn't try to do the can, but you know.
So now you got to work on his lung. He
Yep,
he
right.
does have a partially perforated lung.
The
That-
organ meats. I don't screw this up. Not like back on Atreus 9. Oh, it's that poor cadet. Choked on his own insides. Alright, that's not bad at all. That's an 8 plus the surgery, which is 7, and a TN of 9. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's a 15?
15. Okay. You are able to treat the lung. However, you are not as successful in preventing the injury mod. It can be exasperated by extraneous activity. So should you, Chiranu, take fatigue damage, like extensive fatigue damage while in your mech, you will exasperate your injury. Which means that you will take double the damage if you get a headshot, basically.
Oh, fun.
Because he doesn't cough too hard. He should be fine. Look, it is a very big bowl. Just fine too. Look. They just start piling out the bits of like bone and bullet, just putting it on the little tray. See, look at that. It's 3 different calibers right there. What are you doing? Oh, right, asleep. All right.
All right.
And I guess I will resuscitate him from anesthesia as soon as I can.
Yes. Bring him back
All
up.
right.
You're a little sore, to say the least, but you are functional.
I am functional.
Yes, the biggest issue you're facing right now is that your lung hurts, as it should, because it's a pretty bad injury. It's sewn up correctly, and you've got the antibiotics in your system and the stuff that you need to prevent it from getting worse. But going into a mech battle is fairly extraneous for the most part. So again, if you take an injury, you will double the amount of injury that you take, regardless. In addition to that, I want everybody to be reminded that the amount of injury mod you can take is based off of your body score. It's
Okay.
divided by 2, and that equals how many injuries you can take in a battle. It is rounded up.
So it's not the 6 that people normally can take.
Yes.
Ooh.
Because if it was
5 divided by 2. So I can take 2 major injuries before I die him.
Yes. And every time that you take one, you've taken injury mods. Automatically.
Alright. Thank you, Doc. I
Well,
believe
no
we
problem.
have a base to storm.
That we do. I would suggest you stay in the back, though, because that lung was some nasty work. As I jingle the tray of bullets and bits, like this was all in there. A lot of work.
Yes, you were shot. Once in the leg and one in the lung.
Some of these are still lead bullets, too. It's actually impressive. They're pretty much antiques. The fact that the periphery is using them is kind of interesting.
But anyways, coming back to the realm of the battle ahead. So, to give you guys an understanding of what is going on, your team has basically been shelling the area for the most part. Approachably, they have not really destroyed much in the way of the base itself. They've done some damage in different places, but they have not effectively destroyed much. Only 3 of the three of the turrets have been taken out at this time. So we're going to see which one it is. This is going to be number 2. This way. So the heavy sniper turret here got a direct impact.
Well, that's good.
From there, 1, 2, 3. Direct impact. One, direct impact. So these 3 have been taken out by this point in time. There is been plenty of fire going that direction, but not a lot of it has been able to reach its target necessarily. The tanks approached as best as they could, but they are basically screening for the mechs to be able to approach by this point.
Mm-hmm.
So they got you up to this point. You'll be able to place yourselves on any of the first 2 sets of hexes here. So leading the charge is your group, as the secondary group is your NPCs who are assisting you in this operation.
Alrighty. Do note that you can put a tank in the same square as a mech. So that maximum heavy transport can go faster on the road.
Fair. We'll see how people go.
They didn't mind their road, did they?
No. Oh yeah, you 2 are in the.
Not as far as I could tell.
Not as far as you're aware.
As far as you... No, that's good.
Wow.
All right. I
Eh.
would like to deploy. Let's see here. Once the camera's back.
I'll move forward a bit.
Yeah,
That way we are very clearly in the same hex.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Ah, yes. Take cover underfoot of the awesome.
Presuming the awesome doesn't fall over, that'll be fine.
You just got to be careful because I don't want to get a pair of accidental roller skates.
It wouldn't be a pair. That's the best part. It'd just be the one.
Don't worry.
Don't be wrong. I mean, it would be great for pirate morale to watch the only assault mech in that whole unit just fall over.
There is more than one assault mech.
I think there is a thunderbolt, and that's about it.
T-bolt is heavy.
T-bolt's heavy, yeah.
The Highlander.
There's the
All right.
There's the
We
Highlander.
still have that. Oh goodness, that tipped out Highlander too.
Yes, there's the Highlander. There's also the Marauder too.
I thought it was a standard Marauder. All right.
No, that is
I would like, by the way,
that is the Mad God V2.
Gotcha.
I think I'll take my Scalber and put me right behind that first tree in the second hex.
First tree, second hex, right here.
Yep. Nope. I want the clear area, of course. So up a little more.
Right here.
Perfect.
Okay.
Grazie.
No problem.
I wanted a touch of tree cover, but not a lot, because I also don't want to interfere with it.
And where are we putting Benty?
I would, as it's an Ostrock, which is a large laser-toting death machine, I'd put that right there. Yeah. Just off to the side a little bit to cover for the awesome.
That's 3 hexes in.
So in the heavy tree, where are we going?
I would, let's see here. I know her character probably better. Not in the trees. She doesn't want to be in the trees. So it'd be next to the trees. Right there.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Where do you want your Von Luckner?
I think that should, hover behind me. Serve as my close fire support.
Do you want it right there?
Because I am longer range and the Von Luckner is shorter range.
Catman?
So anything that... Yeah.
Where would you
Catman.
like? It's right.
Are you muted, Mr. Catman?
Oh, sorry. I wasn't paying attention. I guess, yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm thinking the Von Luckner can follow the Awesome around and shoot anything that gets close to it.
I mean, the Luckner is not moving pretty fast.
It's on a road, it'll move 1 hex faster.
That's decent. Yeah.
Mechs don't get that, but, you know, vehicles do. And so we are waiting for this last line to move up, or is that where they're starting?
That's where they're starting. They're moving up with you, but you guys are technically in the lead of the charge.
Did they retreat or something before?
Yes, because they were supporting the tanks, so they had backed up to this position, and basically were waiting for you guys to approach. They have not taken any significant damage at all. But they have not.
Standoff.
Yeah, it's pretty much been a standoff this entire time because the tanks haven't been able to effectively crush anything. They've been laying down supportive fire, and they're trying to destroy as much of the area as they can, but they only got the arty hits and tank hits from these 3. They did not
Well,
get...
they should have taken my advice and lit shit on fire.
But, I was going to load the Inferno amount, but some text went out, no, it's suicide. And I just want to go ahead and explain to them that case means it's mostly suicide, not direct suicide. But whatever.
But anyways, coming back around to what we're doing here.
Yes.
Let's go ahead and get some initiative rolls.
Alright.
Already right.
Can't remember if I want high or low on the initiative.
High.
I want high.
You're adding your tactics land.
Oh, of course. Tacticals. Land.
That'll be a 7.
That'll be an 8.
That will be a 10.
7, 8, and 10. Where the heck did my 10 go? Son of a bitch.
Don't look at me. I didn't steal your pen.
Yes, you did. You're a total thief.
It's all your fault.
All right.
I am a spy, not a thief.
So, starting with the highest number, 10. Who had 10?
I had 10. Catman.
Catman. All right. 7 for... Give me your numbers, guys.
Oh, 7 was me.
8 was me.
Okay. So we got 8 for Sinclair. And then 7 for Charanu. All right. All right. They're using squad tactics for the rest of the group. And that is going to be applying a total of... Hold on. I'm also missing a mech.
Somebody was dragging behind.
Yes. The Wolverine. We're missing the Wolverine.
Yep, the Wolverine can go where the Von Luckner is.
Where did
That is
you go?
legally in open space.
That will not be where he's standing, though. I need to pull him out.
Well, I got PPCs.
I have a Gauss rifle, baby. We're gonna be bombarding that position. At least for all the 16 shots I've got.
Can I hit anyone from where I am at the moment?
Well, yeah.
He's technically in a
Standard PvP.
Lynx, unless his... Did I move his thing over and I just didn't see it? No, his mech is missing again. Why does this keep happening where the mech goes missing?
I cannot. I gotta move up.
I don't think I'm in range of anything because I know.
Yeah, I gotta move up significantly.
Turn
Yeah,
your
inch
line units to
means-
grids.
That's what I did.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
It's a big map.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of hexes. No.
And I got
Just
PPCs.
go ahead. Yeah. Weapon range is based on hexes, yeah. So if it's a 22 maximum range on the Gauss rifle, it's 22 hexes
Yep.
away. Yeah.
You are over here, and you gotta be 22 hexes.
At least for a maximum range shot, but I'm a hell of a shot.
Yeah, you are nowhere close. Even
So
you've
that's
got to
how you-
move like at least 3 hexes before you can start bombarding the.
I'm probably going to move up a lot more than that just to make
Mhm.
sure. I only got a few shots and I need to make them all count. It's an all ammo mech, baby.
I mean, I'm an awesome.
Charlie.
I can fire basically with impunity. Basically,
Oh,
not
yeah.
totally.
All right. So your squadron has a 13 for the rest. And then we need your enemy. Your enemy will also be using squad tactics.
As they should. And they rolled high. Of course they did.
Yep. Okay.
How many Capellans does it take to take on a pirate base? 1, with a really big mech.
All right. So the enemy goes first. They have a 14 on theirs.
Alrighty.
In this
Well,
case, they are going to be launching both of their light mechs at this point. As that is the only thing they have available.
Okay, I'd like to declare before the battle starts, my chest PPCs are linked.
Okay.
So I make one attack roll, and they hit the same location.
Okie dokie. All right, so this is going to go in waves of 5 for their subsystems here. Just so you have an understanding.
Alright.
They are launching 2 light mechs. You are unaware of what they are, but you do have a tonnage on them. They are 25 tons.
25 tons. That could be a commando.
Probably commandos going periphery pirates. Probably commandos.
Hey, it's a source of SRMs.
Huh.
SRMs
Ideally,
and armor.
we knock out the cockpit. If we headshot these bastards, then it's a source of light mechs, is what you mean.
Light mechs, in my opinion, aren't that great. But
You know,
Yeah.
look. I'm thinking for the future, I would like to step on the Mad Bomber in a commando. Anyway, I haven't forgotten. I will never forget.
light mechs have their place. I don't know what they are.
Well, their place is suppressing civilian populations and occasionally public execution by a stomping.
Alright, so I'm assuming they're going first? Did they go well?
Let me tell you what, more than one
Yes, they are
periphery
going
warlord
first.
is propped up
Okay.
by a lance of
I'm just grabbing the...
Ah! What'd you do there?
sleep deprived and upset. He just threw all the pieces everywhere. What do you want? You woke him up for this.
Oh no, it's just like I don't know what he just grabbed. But it flung everything.
Yeah, it dropped the bags. Because the bags are locked when you first bring them in. So it accidentally unlocked part of the table instead of the bag.
It's actually kind of neat that this whole board
Did it again.
physics has physics.
This is irritating.
Somebody went through and decided that this board game simulator needed good physics, decent physics.
Well, that's the whole
Hard
point
to
of
do.
tabletop simulators. It's a physics simulator, so you can play like you're playing at a table.
So I can pick up your offending piece and cast it across the virtual room.
Or if we had the flicking, you could just like,
No.
and goodbye.
The answer is no.
Why
Yeah,
not?
yeah.
Who's
Hey, quick question. How do called shots work in a mech, or can you not do that? I'm just asking.
I believe we take like a -4 penalty.
You take a -4 penalty to do so.
Okay, in addition to ranging movement of the target. Okay.
Which is why my double PPC tactic is so dangerous.
But you also take additional penalties if you do not possess the correct thing to do that, even. So,
So you need like
Such
a
as-
targeting computer?
not just that. You have to have this. You have to have the special pilot ability.
Oh.
How do I get a
Stuff I've
special
gotta go
pilot
get
ability?
XP.
Yeah, for sure.
I
Wouldn't
just
be up
didn't
there
see
enough.
it in the list anywhere where I could buy them.
It is labeled in the section called special pilot abilities.
You turn to page. Let's see here.
Alrighty.
Yes.
It is not in the list.
It is.
I just typed in the search special pilot abilities.
It's there. So he's only going to probably be able to get to the first part of the road here.
Oh, I spelled special wrong. Never mind.
Well, you know how that looks. Alright, starting with the bottom first 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They are literally going to just let suppressive fire take place. They're not aiming in a particular direction except for at you, but they are not going to be able to reach.
Good old orc shooting.
Yes.
Just pull it, put
1,
bullets
2,
in
3,
that
4,
direction.
5. Okay, so same thing goes for the next set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 is destroyed, but this grouping here of this 4 also do pretty much the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. Also do pretty much the same thing. The light missiles, however, 1, 2, 3.
Sharpshooter? Is it marksman?
These will be using indirect fire capability, using some of the front 2 as their spotters. So +1/+1. We've got 1, 2, 3 sets of light missiles, which is dual LRM-5s being launched in your direction.
Oh, I see what it is. It's more... If I get the marksman ability,
Yeah.
I can make aimed shot attacks, which are called shots, as if using a targeting computer.
Yes, you would still need a targeting computer normally.
Okay.
Yeah.
Something to invest in.
Yes.
So normally I can't make aimed shots.
No, you
Right?
cannot. You can attempt it, however, without a targeting computer. You take additional penalties.
Gotcha.
That is one of the optional rules. It's, I'm pretty sure, -8.
That you can do it, but it's very silly to try unless you're just on a boxcar roll.
Yeah, it pretty much is saying, like, without the targeting computer with the necessary information to calculate the actual shot itself, you're pretty much fighting in the dark.
Okay, in which case I'm going to go and revise my... Oh, hey!
God bless you.
I'm going to go revise my awesome build, because I want to be a head capping machine.
I didn't know that when Cherno sneezed, he sneezed in German.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
So, what's happening now?
Do. Okay, so Commandos, Commando has been launched. A Locust has been launched. That is all you're aware of that has been launched outside of their base. They are firing LRMs in direct fire from atop the sectional hill. They are using extreme range for this.
Oh, so they have like a -6 or something.
Yes.
They've got ammo galore. They're just trying to deter us at this point.
Yes, they can barely reach you at this distance with extreme range. They are turrets, so 2 LRM-5s from the first one in indirect fire. They are going to use spread on this to be able to hit this hex right here.
They're able
Let's
to
see
get
if it
30.
hits.
They're able to get 30 spaces away.
Question.
Yes,
if
extreme
it's in my
range.
hex, can I use my AMS? I don't think I should, but could I?
Yes.
Well,
As long as it's
I'm
within
going
1
to-
hex of you, you can apply AMS to it.
Fucking beautiful. All right.
It doesn't
Good to
give
know.
me extreme. It only gives me long shots.
They're basically lobbing these.
The Hail Marys.
It's because they're
They're
turrets. It's because they're turrets. Turrets have the ability to shoot into extreme range without needing any special capabilities. Mechs require special capabilities to do so.
Hmm.
Well,
Still
it makes turrets kinda work as-
misses regardless. I mean,
Yeah. There are no ace turret men in those.
I'm just gonna make some quick rolls against. See if they hit anybody whatsoever.
Probably not.
Yeah, it's got to be boxcars, but that's the first one lands in this region. Second one is getting for direct shot on the awesome. But
That's
it
gonna be
is,
hard.
it's still using spread pattern on it. It's just, aiming pretty much directly towards you.
Classic inner spear. I see an awesome. I shoot the awesome.
Not a bad idea. I just have a bazillion armor.
Great barn
Close,
door.
but not quite.
That is very close. 1, 2, 3. That would be on the von Luckner.
That's also got like a bazillion armor.
They'll burn an edge. They'll burn an edge to get the 12.
In order to hit something, or
Yes.
okay.
They'll burn an edge to be able to hit the von Luckner. Location 5. From your
Just
front.
use the GM edge to make it one less, but it misses.
Alright. There you go. Burning up their edge pool. And final one for the Highlander.
That was GM edge. I didn't even use my own.
And final one is going for this location right here, and it's only targeting basically the Thunderbolt and Warhammer on spread. Yeah, that all misses. Alright. That brings us then to your support lance first, because they have the higher movement speed here.
All right. We are leading the charge, but they are overtaking us rather quickly.
Yeah, they're just faster than you.
I mean, I am an awesome. I don't blame them.
Baloney. That's faster than me. Let's say the scout mechs. But even then, by a margin.
Da 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 da.
So I have yet to see the mech that can outrun a Gauss rifle.
Oh, you'll be surprised eventually. All right. I am just opening up all of these. Did they not open? No, they didn't. You bastard. Dragnon. Royal. So many mechs, so many mechs, so many goddamn mechs.
It's alright, boss. Don't worry about it. Take your time. I'm currently fighting for my life against something.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's scary. A Highlander can move at 5'8".
Oh, yeah?
Oh god, that's terrifying.
Yeah. Yeah, our guy really modified the hell out of that thing. McCready here is a straight shooter.
Dougal's Revenge is a fast mech, to say the least.
It's fast and it stabs things.
4, 5.
It's got a hatchet for some silly reason.
Some silly reason. The silly reason is to point it at the nearest enemy commander and demand his surrender, and watch him do it.
2, 3.
I mean, it's still not as silly as sticking a large vibroblade on, like, the lightest mech with no armor. To zip around behind something and stab it in the ass.
Yes. I don't know. Ever since I read, God, what was it? I think it's Ideal War. I've always just wanted to go ham on an enemy installation with a hatchet man. It's the idea of a hatchet man loose on like a Vietnamese
It's a
village.
it's 4-6 actually. It's 4-6.
Well, it can still get there, it just ran.
Yeah, it just ran, but it's also gonna turn, so it gets its full run. Still fast. Running for 4. Walks for 1. Walked for 1. Walked for 1. And then, of course, our Marauder walked for 0.
That poor Marauder. It's stuck. It can't really go fast.
It don't go fast, but it definitely hit hard.
That's a mad 2. If it wanted to move, it would use its jump jets.
Yep.
I believe his was specifically modified to where it didn't have very many. I don't remember.
Alright. That then brings us to Catman. You're up.
Okay.
Alright, 1 tank on a field of mechs shows how it's done.
It is, your Von Lechner is also considered under your command.
Oh, okay. So,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Five. You have, keep in mind you have +1 movement on road.
Well, that's what. The question is, can I replace the ECM suite with a targeting computer?
then I'm going to shoot my 3 LRMs at no, that's only rear facing. My
No.
2 LRMs 5s at are these missiles or these what are these?
Shredders. They are ACs.
Oh.
You've got lasers and you've got shredders, which are AC weapons.
I'll shoot the 2 LRMs at this guy.
Alright.
At long range.
Long range,
My
go
gun
for it.
My gun is pretty poop. But so, alright. Okay, I have to make 9, at least a 9 or above to hit.
They have +1 cover for Lightwoods.
10. Nope. On the first one.
Okay.
Oh. Second one gets location 2. I don't know how that looks for the turret.
That's through armor.
Cluster 7 for LRM 5, so 3 of them hit. And I think that's 2 crits?
That would be 2
2 crits.
crits. Yes. So in this case, they're going to be activating anti-missile on you.
Okay.
They're going to activate anti-missile supply on both of them to negate your shot.
Okay.
So they reduce it down to 0 on your cluster, which means they destroy all missiles. -2 and -2 from both of their AMS capabilities.
And that would still get me down to 3 and 2 missiles would hit.
It's -2 on your cluster, and then -2 on your cluster.
Oh, okay. So they just drop it down to
So it's weight of all weapons divided by 4.
So
Okay.
your cluster's 7 right now, right?
Yeah.
7 on a 5, so -2, 6, 5.
Yeah,
four.
it's gone.
It's 2. You get 2 missiles. And you were shooting this guy?
No, I got 3 missiles. What size?
It reduces the die roll. Yes. You were right. It reduces the die roll, so it's down to 2 missiles.
Okay. Yeah, and I don't think they get 2 armor, so it's just 2 damage to location 2 or whatever that is.
That's through armor.
Oh.
That's a through armor critical, which means it automatically hits crits and it does internal damage.
Okay, so that was 2 of those.
So 2 to the internal. Gotcha. Alright, I gotta pull out my reference.
I can remove 2 tons of heat sinks, no problem.
Do.
Mm. Well, that's a problem.
What is it, Cherno?
I don't have the I don't have the critical slots to stick the IS targeting computer in here.
Oh dear. You might just have to settle for being a plain old brawler then. Just beat
Yeah.
people to death with PAPC.
I wanted to be more accurate with it, to increase our salvage odds.
That's fair.
Because if I get the special piloting ability, because I've got the gunnery,
Well, in theory, once certain people start showing up, we might have certain technologies and salvage in abundance, presuming we live.
mm,
Really sucks though. I mean, I expected as much. Yeah, I hadn't really boned up on the rules too much, but it
yeah,
seemed that would
yeah.
probably be the case. I guess there goes my Wild West batchalls. You just skull fuck them every time.
Nah, I want to be known for our trickery batchalls, untraditional batchalls.
Beat me in a game of darts and you can have the mech. If I win, I take your spaceship.
You also still haven't learned what a batchall is yet.
True enough.
At all. Not even close. Didn't
I
even
have
question
an
those
inkling
people.
of how the clans work, but it's like the barest
Not
inkling.
even. Like, not
No,
even.
no.
You have
And
no
to be
idea.
honest, all Sinclair knows is that they are space age compared to us, and we are fucked.
That part's accurate. As far as you know, they
Yeah.
are way more advanced than you are.
Sinclair
Right.
looked at that power armor and took 5 seconds to draw how it must work, and went, well, they've miniaturized my armor to such a point that...
It's just,
Oh,
I've
shit.
spent XP into putting into interest clans.
Yeah. You'll learn more about them as the story progresses. Your interest will build, and that will help you learn more information about them when you take the opportunities to learn about them.
Did the criticals do anything?
We've
Or
got a
should I
bunch of
just
things.
They
keep them
definitely
up there?
do. I just have to find the correct. There's a lot of turrets here.
I mean, maybe I could batch all of them for a copy of the Remembrance just to, satisfy
That's
their...
the thing. Clanners just hand out the remembrance like fucking.
Oh, yes,
If you ask
but,
for it, they give it.
I know, but then it's more of a symbolic thing. I am accepting their culture, and then they give me some more of their culture, and then it's more learning.
I guess. Depending on the clan, that might work. Others would look at you like you're convoluted. Clan Wolf would just shrug and hand you the fucking book and say, I do not wish to. You do not want this.
You do not want my smoke, good sir.
Just here's the book. Here are her standings. Go ahead. Be better. Because that's how the clanners see it. Yeah, if you're asked, what is your history? Let's fucking hand it to you and like, be better. Be better than you are now. Read this and improve. Then you'd walk away.
Okay, so it's got 16 internals, 24 armor. You hit with 2 missiles to the internals, dealing crit damage
Nice.
of 2 crits. I need you to roll 2d6.
Ooh. What does Artemis 4 do to shots?
It adds +2 to the cluster hit roll.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so you negated 2 of the
No,
the
that's
anti-miss-
on the Von Luckner.
Oh, that's on the Von Lochner, okay.
I was just looking at that just to make sure.
Yeah.
Artemis 4 does not go through EMS. Not AMS, but ECM.
Yes. But it does go through AMS.
I think they actually
Artemis.
cancel each other out. Like an AMS system counters the bonus you get from the...
Yeah, that's what it means. You get a straight shot from that.
Oh.
Yeah, these things are
Doing all kinds of things.
scary turrets, by the way.
That's a Constar installation. I'm not surprised. They tend to beef up security. I was actually kind of shocked they had AMS on the damn turrets.
That is an ability they have to be able to use their missile platforms to counteract missiles.
Oh, that's neat. So they got counter battery fire. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Straight up interception.
These things are scary, by the way.
Oh, that's why I want to bonk them from as far away as possible.
Bonk them. I love the act of flying someone with star stuff. You call it bonking. Anyway.
Okay. Give me that 2d6 roll. What did you got?
He's got chips by the sounds of it.
Or Noga?
Yeah.
2d6 roll for that crit.
We'll do the red button. 8.
That's an 8.
An 8.
According to the critical hits table, that's 1 critical hit.
I'm looking for location.
Oh,
9. Or 8 if we're just using the straight red like I was saying. Which yeah, we'll just use 8.
It's just 2d6, as in 1d6 determines one part of the location, the second d6 determines what's destroyed.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, here, let me do it a bit easier then.
Yeah.
Uh,
I know we haven't done crits in a while. It's been a while.
Location 3, crit 2.
Okay. Location 3, crit 2. Alright, that means you destroy one of its small lasers.
How useful.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. What your time?
Alright, so it's 2 crits, so give me a second one of those, please.
Okay. Location 5. Spot 5.
Spot 5.
Yeah, I got 2 5s.
2 5s. Okay. All right, you take out the big gun. You take out the Ultra AC-10.
Oh, it had an
Oh,
Ultra
yeah.
AC-10? That would have been nice to keep.
It would have, but it also would have shot us. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Who knows? Maybe we can repair it.
if not, we break enough of them out here, we can make one.
I mean, don't put it in the awesome. That's not where that goes. But
We'll put it on top of the public.
just give it more cannon.
Yep.
Okay. All right, who's next?
The
Let's
Royal
see
von
here.
Luckner.
If we put it into the Von Luckner, we're going to strip out the LRM-10, the Streak 2s, and the small pulse laser, and then stick the Ultra AC-10 into the turret.
2 tanks be in the same hex?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I can.
However, that means I can't end my turn in that hex.
Yes. 2 vehicles can enter the same hex, but then a mech cannot stand on top of it.
Which makes my job a whole lot harder, because I can't really go...
Well, the Luckner can at least stay here and still hit a good portion of them.
Mhm.
There we go.
I know that Maxim can go faster.
I'll let the Luckner hit that one with its LRM-10.
Which one are you trying to hit?
The shredder next to the shredder I
Just
kind of
hit.
disabled.
Okay, cool. Go for it.
It's still, I have to make a in the forests a 10.
Mm-hmm.
If I make it.
No.
Hopefully not at all. Alright. And that's my turns. Those are my tanks.
Okie dokie.
I'm a little bit better at being a commando than I am being a tank commander.
All good. Gotta be good at some things and bad at others.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I am an excellent spy, unless they roll a 12.
Mhm.
I am an excellent spy, until they roll a 30.
Okay. I'm just organizing my cards right now. Who's next in the order here? We've got...
I believe that would be me.
Yes,
Mhm.
Sinclair, it's your go.
Wait a minute, did we
Perfect.
ever roll for our Othrock?
Construct's probably using Scout's blood. I mean,
No, she's not on the list, so somebody roll for her.
Alright,
I'll
I'm
roll
on it.
for her. Or Sinclair can do it. Not Sinclair. Jesus, sure enough. So many names.
Just give me a roll.
7,
7.
because I don't see any tactics land down here.
She probably doesn't, to be honest.
Tactics land, level 1.
Oh, that's an 8 then.
So she's got an 8. So she's going with you. Venti goes with Sinclair.
That works.
Sounds good to me.
And then
All right, then.
Cowboy and Chiranu would be going together as well, too.
Well, I am going to move myself up. I got to go around the Mad 2, unfortunately. I will not shove a Mad 2. Surprisingly enough, I've got self-preservation instincts. So
You
I'll
can-
just walk my 5.
You can move through friendly spaces as long as you don't stop there.
Oh, cool. Well, then I'm going to... I've
1,
been waiting for this
2, 3,
3,
4, 5.
Yep, just that. As
Alright.
the Excalibur elegantly, like a machine from a bygone age, glides on by. No rusty steps, no hitches. She just moves like a ghost. A giant ghost that's 75 tons. And I don't think I'm in range of anything. I might be. If I'm in range of those shredders with my Gauss rifle, I think I'm going to end their days.
20. You're within 21.
21? That's good enough for the Gauss rifle and just good enough for the LRM 20. So here's what I'm thinking. May I see? Let's see here. Closest cluster of turrets in that general area. Looks like there's 2 shredders on the corner, right? To the right.
Yep, 2 shredders
Yep,
right
that's
here,
2.
and a 3rd shredder in the
And the
woods.
light shredder. All right. I am going to give the 2 shredders on the hill an LRM 20 salvo. Can I scatter that shot so that's more likely to hit?
Yes, it becomes indirect
Or-
fire.
Okay. But I have an Artemis, so does that affect anything, or is that just back to a straight flat shot?
You still get your bonus to your Artemis. You get a +1 for indirect fire.
Okay, good.
You're doing it to yourself, so you're only adding +1 for indirect fire. You are spreading the shot, however, which means that you can only deliver per hex. I think it's like
However,
from the LRM 20.
Okay, so I can only land in sort of like a area.
Yeah,
What
you
if
can
I?
spread it like this, basically, but it goes everywhere.
Okay. Actually, you know what? I might change that. I'm just gonna focus fire and ruin one of these guys' day. So can I do that as well?
Yeah.
All right, I'll take the one closest to the road, and he's gonna get a full face of alarm.
All right.
Artemis.
That is also the
Rolling
one that
2.
got critted.
Yeah, why not? Might as well finish him off. It's a demonstration.
Mm-hmm.
If it's already wounded, but all right, let's get to the dice roller. Rolling my dice. All right, that's an 11. Looking at my character sheet, plus whatever the hell my gunnery is. My gunnery is a 7. 11 plus 7 is 18. With a TN of 8. Plus 1, that's 19.
19 to hit.
Yep.
Okay. I will roll your location, cluster, and crit then.
I appreciate it. I'm getting the Ethernet cable today, so these will be a thing of the past by next game.
Did you ever get the other computer working yet, or no luck?
Oh no. The PC is still pretty. I probably need the Ethernet cable. That's probably all I need.
Okay. That's good to know.
So I'm gonna go and get it today. Well, because the boot is still an issue, but I know I've got the startup on the flash drive, and the flash drive's been in there, so that's no big deal. I just think it needs to connect to the internet.
Got a crit roll 9. Cluster roll is only a 3, but you're adding 2 with Artemis 4.
Yep.
So LRM 20. Right?
Yep. LRM 20 indeed with Artemis.
So the Artemis gets you up to 12 missiles now instead of.
Nice.
It's pretty
Oh,
good.
no, it's a +2 on the cluster hit table.
Yes, so it gets him up to 12. He had a 3. He
Okay.
goes to 5. That gives him 12 missiles,
Yep, that works.
which is pretty good because otherwise you would have had a lot less.
Yeah.
It pays to have lost tech.
1, 2, and then the other 2 go into location 4. Okay, so no crits on it.
Okay.
And no motive hits. Yes, no motive hits.
So I just bombard the crap out of his arm with him.
Yes, he takes 12 points to his armor. Okay.
Goes to the Ostel. Or Ostrak. Whatever the heck.
Hostile.
Actually, it's an hostile.
It is an Ostel.
So where's the hostile going? How's it going? Sinclair, you're in charge of it.
Knowing Benty's character, knowing Frenchie, she's going to probably, let's see here, because I know the hostel has how much?
There's a 5.8 with 2 large lasers, 2 medium lasers facing the wrong way, and 16
The
using.
wrong way. Alright. Well, knowing the range of large lasers, and this is an hostile 5D. No.
40.
Hostile 40. Yep. She would just try to close within large laser range. Its running speed is 8, and as a Davian, a young Davian, she's gonna go her full run speed and then see if she can't murder somebody. Be way out in front.
Oh, okay.
Vive la Davian!
That's a
Bye.
straight run, so moving 8 hexes here.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's a +3?
Yeah, I don't know if she's in laser range or anything with a 15 on the large lasers. She's pretty much a brawler.
Yeah,
This is
+3.
not her kind of approach.
18 hexes away.
No,
Yeah.
but close.
Very.
In the
That is pretty
meantime,
close. By the way, how much
screamed
did
over
the
the intercom.
tanks move?
5 and 4.
5 and 4. 5 gives you a 2 at least. Was that running or flanking for you?
Yeah, that was flanking. Actually, that should probably be a red, shouldn't it?
Yeah, if it's flanking,
Well,
it's
it
red.
wouldn't be red for the Maxim, though.
No. The Maxim was just going normal.
If it's 4,
That's it?
then it's a 1.
Okay. Let's go up.
All right.
Alright. I can't hit anything even if I do run. May I sprint?
Yes, you may.
Okay. That brings my movement speed up to an 8, right?
Correct.
Pushing the
1, 2,
envelope.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
You
I
need
need to make a PSR for turning on pavement.
yes, piloting check for pavement.
Oh, cheer now. Please do not fall and hit your cockpit.
Well, no, if I fall, I die.
Good to know.
Oof.
Oh, you're just straight sprinting. That's what you're doing?
Yep.
Oh, you just like trip and fall on the face. and just
Okay, if you're straight sprinting, that means that you take double the heat for your run, but
Mhm.
you move double your run distance.
Oh, so I've only moved 5. Hold on. I have made my PSR. We're good.
That's 10.
So
It means you can't shoot, but you take double the
9,
heat from the run.
10.
By the way, that is
I've got
also
the heat
considered
sinks.
an optional roll.
1, 2,
Fuck.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hexes. I have moved 9 hexes this turn.
Okay.
Push it to the limit. Walk across the razor's edge.
And I believe that's a 3? Not entirely sure.
9 hexes gives you a 3, yes.
All I can think is now, since Chirino's Capellan, it's playing Highway to the Danger Zone, but in like a really bad Chai Com XP. You know what I mean?
So you just see this awesome. So you just see this awesome book it.
Yep.
Football sprinting run.
Making my way downtown.
Jesus Christ!
Slides a
Ah,
little.
I don't.
Slides a little on the pavement.
5, 6,
Keeps its
7.
foot-
God, I do not want to. I don't want to be one of those guys in those turrets. Those turrets aren't automated, by the way. There are people in them, and
Mhm.
I can't imagine watching an awesome run of 10 from my scope. I would shit my pants.
Well, you just watched him full sprint, basically. He sacrifices his
Shooting.
shooting to be able to do that.
I've got enough heat sinks to be cooler than the poles, so you know.
Over the comm, you hear Sinclair. General, as your physician, I would caution you against excessive movement. But you know, I'm just the doctor.
That is considered the end of movement.
I will consider your opinion when I have enemies underfoot.
Um,
Well, you sure are compelling to and slow once you'll be
So-
for that.
technically, my mistake is that you weren't supposed to shoot until we got to shooting phase. That's my bad, but it's fine.
Well,
Eh, whatever.
Is whatever.
oopsie.
Oopsie poopsie, whatever.
They just still get to shoot all their guns even if they were disabled this turn.
Yeah. So in this case, they would be firing at you. Ultra AC 10s. 1, 2.
Just seeing this awesome book it from forever away.
These are considered cluster shots. They go out to a range of 18 normally for long range.
Mm-hmm.
Which
You're
is
not in 16, so that's still a +4.
Yep.
See,
You're at 17, so yeah.
I'll be right back.
Plus the 3 from the distance.
Let's see, are they going to lob SRMs at you? No, they're going to keep them on anti-missile duty. ER small lasers are also on anti-missile duty. SRM... Light shredder... That, nothing. Okay.
I don't know what their gunnery is, but yeah.
Their gunnery is average.
Yeah, assuming that it's a 4, then they would still need like a 12 in order to hit me, I think. An 11 or a 12.
Mm-hmm.
Because 8, 9, 10, 11... Yep, they need an 11 or 12 to hit me. Which is kind of scary.
Tis a little bit scary.
On their end. And if they're firing in ultra mode, they can jam. That's not fun.
Yeah, they don't really have a big opportunity to jam, to be fair.
But it is a distinct possibility.
Mm-hmm. It is a distinct possibility.
It's not like it's rotary autocannons, though.
This
Those
whole
don't exist yet.
this whole combat, I'm just gonna be really nervous about the share now.
I am in an awesome. That awesome boosts my confidence.
Maybe a little too much.
I'm
Sorry.
recalling one of my favorite lines from MechWarrior 5. It's one of the generic defense AI when you blow up like the city you're defending, and the bot screams at you, "You goddamned god complex, freaking stomping around assholes! Stop shooting us!" I just love that concept. The first thing you must teach a mech warrior is thou art mortal.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the awesome takes the lead. You kind of want your heaviest armor to the front.
That is true. Sorry, I'm grabbing the rest of the turrets here in order of what they are. Shredder heavy. These are very frightening turrets. Very, very frightening turrets.
They won't be once I start shooting at them.
Light laser, light laser.
I don't know, man. The fact that it can tank an LRM 20, even 12 points of armor damage, these things have 24 armor apiece. And unlike mechs, that's not spread about. But I guess by comparison, I don't think my mech has 20 armor anywhere on its entire frame. It's 75 tons.
That is also the standard turrets, not the heavy ones.
Yeah. Well, there's a reason turrets work in BattleTech, man.
There is a reason why they're effective.
Granted, I've got the no, I just got endo steel, so I got standard armor too. So I gotta be really fucking careful.
2 standard snipers.
Yeah, only my CT and my legs. My legs. So each one of those turrets is as armored as my legs are. That's impressive.
Mm-hmm. And we're gonna chew through it all.
Ideally, I mean, shit, one good Gauss rifle shot. The only problem is I've got, only a handful of rounds for each of my weapon systems, and I don't think we brought a reloading truck.
I am back.
Welcome back.
We should have brought
I thought
Inferno
we
munitions. And
I
smoked them out.
asked, but the point is that I asked too late. the meta reason is I brought it up way too late, and I wanted to do that. The real reason is probably because after this weird German dude asked, "Could you integrate this?" and they went, "You want to be cybernetically put into your mech?" He's like, "Just as a question, as an ask." No, okay. And they walked away. And then later, this man came and said, "By the way, should I put Inferno missiles in my mech?" And they went, "No, stop coming to us. Go away." Get the
Don't
requisition
worry, I
officer
can
to
still
tell us.
set fires with my PPCs. And targeting a
Oh,
hex is
yeah.
probably a lot easier than targeting a turret.
Correct.
Burn them down. I do kind of like that idea, though. Now the techs just believe he's a crazy German. That's just it. Just that weird dude from Terra. That weird dude from Comstar.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, what? Why do we have a Comstar guy? Not my payroll. Okay, then. Why does he have an ancient, like, almost one-of-a-kind Excalibur? He just does.
God, this is a lot of turrets.
Yeah, the one
No,
you
I
thought
maybe.
definitely,
A few too many turrets.
I
It's
definitely expected it.
this is Battlefield equivalent of what it's supposed to be. It's just it's a lot of turrets because of how high your Battlefield score is.
Mm.
Mhm. They had to have something to
Fight back with.
equivocate a pimped out, awesome. Not to mention the goddamn Highlander alone, its battle value is probably very inflated.
I actually don't have a pimped out awesome yet.
Oh, right. Sorry. I keep remembering you have plans to pimp it out, and I just forget that it's not yet even close.
Yeah.
I got lucky. I just ended up with a really good background and a really good roll on a nice piece of Lost Tech.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, though, the Excalibur is definitely a machine of the SLDF times, when it's like, oh, I can go and get this maintenance wherever. It is definitely not a war machine of the Succession Wars.
Mm-hmm.
This is a weapon system that assumes, oh, somewhere there's a reloading truck, somewhere there's a base.
Well, you do technically have the base part down, at least.
Oh, yeah, no. I mean, like, in theory, I could move for a little while, get home, get rearmed and refit, and go back out. It's just by the time I get back, this fight would be over.
Possibly.
If it isn't, there's gonna be a problem. It's more of it's a problem that a lone Excalibur can probably not muscle through. That's just my feeling on the situation. I don't need to have too much tactics land to know that.
Okay. Kima. I'm pulling out the other mech sheets that I need for this as well.
No worries, boss. No worries, boss. No worries.
All right. The turret line is now set up correctly.
Jesus Christ. Sorry, I'm seeing all the cards on your screen.
Yeah, that's a lot of cards.
It's a lot of turrets.
All right, 2 LBX-10s coming at you.
Oh, fuck me. And they're well-armed turrets at that.
Jam.
Oh. Well, that's what you get when pirates take over.
Miss. That's going into the awesome, by the way.
Well, fuck, what else?
So this one is jammed. So he will need to unjam.
Is that to do?
Turrets are a multi-operational weapon. They take multiple people depending on their size. The light turrets are 2 people. The larger turrets, the standard turrets are 3, and heavy turrets require 5. They are personnel.
Okay,
it's kind of weird. but they require a lot of people to be able to operate these things, actually.
I just realized.
Laser
We're
cannot
doing-
hit. SRM cannot hit. LRM 15s, 2 of them. Range 21 from our standard missile platform. They are going to go for the awesome in this case.
I think everyone's shooting at the awesome, which is probably a good idea.
So
Well,
yes,
also now you're the closest target.
2 LRM-15s against your running, which is 3.
Mhm.
Standard.
Which range bracket are they in?
They're in long range.
It's 11. 11 or higher on the dice.
Mm-hmm.
Assuming standard ballistic skill.
Yes. They will take an edge from their pool to bump that up to hit.
Alrighty. I shall eat the hit.
All right.
Alright, so
That's
giving it all its shot.
linked LRM 15s. Cluster roll
So-
9. On a 15, that's 12 missiles plus Artemis 4, so it goes up by 2 to 15 missiles total. So you get both 15s.
Sorry?
You're going to get both
Both 15s.
15s.
Well, thankfully that's separated into groups of 5.
Yep. First one's location 9 to your front armor. Left leg takes 5.
Alright, hold on. Left leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Your sorry, left leg takes 10 because they are linked.
Okay. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay.
Next location is 7. Center torso takes 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Last location 5. Right leg takes 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. I'm fine.
That cannot reach. That cannot reach. I've got dual PPC turrets on the heavy lasers.
I believe they can hit, but it's the same distance.
Yeah, it
So-
is the same distance with that one. They're actually only 18, so they can only just barely hit you.
Alrighty. Still 11s.
Still 11s, yep. Dual PPCs, they are linked.
So they'll hit the same spot. That misses.
That misses.
That
And that
misses.
misses. So you watch as it goes pew, 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 pew across the ranges. Missiles start to streak down on you. Those actually get direct impacts. The
Oh
stand
wait, I took 30 points of damage. I gotta make a piloting test.
you take that at the end.
Oh god!
Sorry?
You take that one at the end.
Alright. I'll get it done now, and then I'll tell you what the results of it.
Okay. I've got 2 standard lasers here actually.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Ah, you bastard. I can't. There's so many turrets, I can't fit it on my thing.
As I said, we need to smoke them out. We don't have enough damage to down them directly, but if we light them on fire, they start taking automatic crits.
Okay, so, and the large lasers have a range of
15.
15, so I don't
They
think
can't hit me.
they're in range. They could go to extreme if they wanted to, but they're gonna have to hit boxcars regardless. I'll let them make the shots.
They are trying their damnedest.
Yeah, I mean,
I
it's worth a
I
shot.
just realized this is like the scene from Battle of Hoth where you got the walkers coming.
There it is.
We're the
Oh, dear.
bastards and the walkers.
That's a large
Yeah.
laser hit. Location 8,
Ooh.
left torso. No crit.
And that's for how much damage?
Large laser is a 8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
This,
Alrighty.
this is why I'm gonna let them just try and make box roll cars, because it doesn't affect them, because they can always heat sink it out. They do not take issues with that.
Mm-hmm. So the awesome takes some fire and is still strolling strong.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's going to take a lot more than that.
If you
for an
do
awesome
2
round.
more points of damage, I will need to take another PSR check,
Mm-hmm.
if you can find it.
Moving into the next row, we have
Weasels, I believe.
we've got well, we already did one of the missile rows. We are in the sniper turrets right now.
Alright.
ERPBC shot.
Ooh, fun. I don't like inner sphere ERPPCs, but they work in turrets and vehicles.
Yes, the snipers are ERPPC based. They have 23 in range.
Alright. Still 11s to hit me.
Yes, still 11s, but they are within range. The other one is just barely within range. Miss. And miss.
I just get to watch this awesome get lit up like a Christmas tree now.
Pretty much. So ERPPC shots out. They have LBX5s as well, but they are at range 21, which is just outside of their thing. So boxcars on the LBX5s.
Meanwhile, there's Cherno
LBX5s.
punctured
They don't
along.
have LBX5s. Those don't exist yet.
With these, they do.
Must be
Remember,
prototypes
they've
then.
been in talks with Diamond Shards.
Not all of this equipment is from the inner sphere.
Yeah.
A lot of this is repaired with clan equipment. These are not normal weapons.
Oh dear.
The only things that are technically have been eliminated from the pool of turrets is the MRM based weapons. But all the ER and LBX weapons are
Those
available.
don't exist at all. I don't think those exist until, like...
It's not until like
Curetans
3080s.
Yeah.
Not till the Curetans decide we need more honorable combat. What if we take our long range missiles?
Snipers
and
are
just take
out.
them in the shoulder?
The missiles for the next ones. I don't even know if these guys can reach without indirect. Yeah, indirect extreme, indirect extreme, indirect extreme.
That's like 13.
Yeah, they can hit out to 31 with indirect extreme.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, they get 21 in range, so they're just short of being able to hit you. So indirect range extreme. They are going to just load up that area. What they will do is they will swap their ammunition type. They are going to swap into Inferno.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
Inferno is going to get dropped in a line to block the pathing here. So one here, and one here to set everywhere on fire.
I mean, we're mechs. We can walk through fire. Tanks, not so much.
Yes, you do take extra heat for it, but they are just striking the ground. But they are going to set those tiles on fire.
Alright, so they get a +4 to hit on that one.
They're striking the ground. They don't need to aim.
Oh.
They have decided to set the area around you. You, incidentally, being on fire as well.
Yes, you incidentally being on fire has nothing to do with it. It is not direct application. You do not take any direct damage from it, but you will take You will
2
take
additional heat.
heat. Yep.
I'll be fine. I believe... Oh, can't apply it. Well, that's weird.
Can't apply what?
Oh, that's what I'm doing. I'm doing this wrong. You mean like that? That one there?
Yeah. Do I have
So
a-
our tanks basically can't get through this line of combat. They should basically just get out then, because they can't move through that line of fire.
At most, I can just shoot. I might just move up a little bit more with the Luckner so it can hit its ACs.
They start generating smoke, so there's that positive, I guess.
Hmm.
Actually, that is pretty decent.
And those will burn so long as they sustain themselves. But they don't have much fuel to remain burning for very long.
Not unless they catch that whole side of the forest on fire, which is a possibility.
But even
But,
then,
yeah.
that's the fuel on the road is not going to be...
Going for long. Although, in theory, if that might backfire spectacularly if the fire walks its whole way up to their ridge.
Oh no, I plan on burning them quite nicely.
Yeah, good. 'Cause I just realized all those turrets are in some kind of foliage, give or take.
Oh yes. Which is why I said, like, initially, why don't we just light them on fire from the get-go?
So-
Because I couldn't bring my Inferno rounds. That's really it.
They drop
I
Inferno
was
in that
gonna do-
direction, lighting up a line of fire. The tanks could
Mhm.
attempt to pass through it, but again, you would be taking direct heat damage from passing through.
And that's
Nah, we'll
automatic
just-
crits, which is
we'll-
a chance of
we'll
instant
artillery.
kill.
They're not automatic crits. If you're passing through it, you take heat damage first.
As I said,
If it's a
heat
direct
damage
hit,
is automatic hit. Heat damage is an automatic crit on vehicles. I have done this before.
it is not an automatic crit on vehicles if they're passing through it. It's only if they're directly hit by it.
Okay.
So if he passes through it, his vehicles will take damage, but he does not necessarily take automatic crits from it. If he's directly
Okay.
hit by an Inferno round, yes, he will take automatic crits from it.
Curious, do hovercraft have an advantage moving through that, though? Because they're like, flying? They're air? I
No,
guess not.
they're skimming just above the ground. They don't really get a bonus.
I guess so. That's fair.
They would not get affected by... They would still take the heat, but they would not
It's
take
still hot.
continual damage. Like a tractor-wheeled vehicle will suck up the napalm, essentially, and they're going to burn themselves out because they're going to stay on fire. But a hovercraft could pass over it without taking anything but heat damage.
Fair enough. Okay. Thank you.
I'm at a good spot.
They're not affected by Inferno in the same way.
You're fine, man. Just remember, you shouldn't go anywhere near those turrets now. Inferno is one of the few things that is a very cheap form of ammunition. They probably have a lot of that shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's very cheap, very effective anti-tank.
It's just also hideously dangerous. Because that means those turrets have Inferno rounds within them, which means one wrong crit, there's your fire.
The rear sniper turret has Ultra AC2s.
Oh god, they have so much clan tech.
Yeah. There was a reason
Well,
why
when
they
you
were
promise-
talking to each other.
When you promise to give them whatever's fine, sure, take those planets. Just leave our periphery alone.
Yeah, they've got 2 Ultra AC2s link fired, and they have 2 LBX2s.
Mamma mia!
They still need like 12s to hit me, but yeah.
Yeah, but they can reach out to 25 and 27, respectively.
Yeah, I'm still in their long range.
Yeah. 25 and 27, respectively. That's light missile, light. Boom. Boom.
And it
God, I
doesn't
didn't
apply
want to
this
roll up
turn, but next turn, these things that are on fire will produce a thing of light smoke.
And a heavy missile with LRM 15s as well. Artemis LRM 15s with LRM 10s, not MRM 10s. It says MRM, it is not an MRM, it is an LRM. Same ranges though as an LRM. So that's 21 for that, but that won't be able to reach. You'll have to use extreme fire for that.
All right.
So we're going to start with the snipers.
Ka-chunk.
Snipers are going for their shots. Link fire on both. First one is Ultra. Miss.
Mhm.
Second is LBX. Miss. Ultra. Miss.
Miss.
LBX. That's jam.
I thought LBXs don't jam. It's the Ultras that jam. But I could be wrong.
Everything can jam.
Well, when you're idiot pirates working on technology you don't actually fully understand, things happen.
Okay, valid enough. I'm just, like, a little confused.
Yeah,
All weapons can jam. They all have the capability of jamming. Ultras can just do multiple shots, but LBXs do theirs in a cluster, but they can still jam the weapon. Everybody can jam a weapon. Anybody can jam a gun.
You can always be
Okay.
incompetent enough.
Okay, so we're not going straight BattleTech rules here.
That is straight BattleTech.
That is not how that works, because I have rolled plenty of 2s in my life, and unless it's an Ultra AC going on Ultra mode, it doesn't jam.
All weapons can jam via the capability of rolling a critical failure. A critical failure on a weapon is a weapon jam.
Okay. That
So
must be a,
that is an advanced rule, but that is an advanced rule that has been used since the beginning.
okay.
It is one of
Yeah,
the
as I said, I thought it was a
yeah.
time
When
of
you
war rule.
it is a total war rule, but it's part of the advanced rules section, which is critical malfunction. Critical malfunction means that if you roll a 2 on any weapon, it malfunctions, which means that it is jammed and needs to be unjammed, and or malfunctions on a laser and needs to be repaired.
Gotcha.
You burnt your casing, you melted your alignment, you shoved in the shotgun shell the wrong way, because you don't know what a mech scale shotgun shell looks like. Because you're a pirate.
Okay. I'm just not used to
You
this,
come
you know.
You come from a planet where people still use horse-drawn buggies sometimes because it's that bad out there.
Yep. On to the next one is on the Ultra. Miss. And LBX. Miss. Extreme range for the Artemis 15s. Dual shot.
Nope.
Nope. Nothing.
My God.
Dual LRM 10s.
Needing a 12.
Nothing. Firing away, firing away. All right. That ends their turn for shooting. Does anybody have any shooting?
I can't. Because I sprinted.
Mm-hmm.
I do believe I've already shot.
I believe everybody already shot.
think we
Nobody
were
could get a shot because we were too far away.
The only people who have not shot is some of your guys. The Trebuchet can shoot, the Marauder can shoot, and the Warhammer can shoot.
We're doing the shooting for the NPCs?
Yes. You guys can do the shooting for the NPCs.
Oh, I call dibs on the Warhammer.
You want the Warhammer?
I want the Warhammer.
All right, let me...
Alright, is it... Which one has laser weapons?
This is the Warhammer for Sinclair. You can go ahead and take this. Here, let me put
I
this.
don't think the Marauder can even shoot.
The Marauder.
Depends on the Marauder.
Well, it's a MAD 2, isn't it? It's a 100-ton assault mech. That means it's got an ERPPC or an
Well, it's the
LBX.
This is a
guy,
very-
which has different weapons.
Yeah, it's the Mad God V2, which is this one right here. Who's
All right.
taking over that one?
I guess I'll take it.
All right. I don't know where your sheet is right now.
I'm over here.
Yeah, you go ahead and take it.
Where are they?
As long as I...
That's a little big. LRM-15's Gauss rifle on shoulder mount with Guardian ECM and anti-missiles.
Ah, damn. They don't
Mamma mia.
have. They don't have a laser.
No, he doesn't.
But what we could still possibly do is light shit on fire with the LRM-15s.
Yes.
They just have a 10 plus instead of a 7 plus.
Mm-hmm. He has the ability, by the way, Oblique Attacker.
Mm-hmm.
So he can use his sensor capabilities. This is your commander, by the way.
Right.
He has the ability to use Oblique Attacker, which gives him sensor capabilities to use his LRM-15s without needing to see his target up to his sensor range.
Whoa.
He has a Guardian ECM, which is currently active, by the way, which gives you guys shielding. But it only extends so far. Which only the Excalibur... Because it's 3 hexes.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's a Moosted squad. It's not the people being shot at right now.
yeah. But basically, they can't see part of your mech lance. They also can't see... Well, yeah, they just can't see these back 4 right here, including himself.
Did he load up Infernos?
No, he does not have Infernos.
Okay.
He's only
I
got
was
standard.
asking you because, you know.
Yes. Who wants Dougal?
I mean, if nobody takes him, I will, because I have his mech sheet.
That sounds fair.
That's Dougal's revenge right here.
Oh, we already have it?
Revenge.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. That way I can actually read what these things say.
The Thunderbolt, which is right here.
Can't remember what the armored cowl does.
Gives him bonus armor to his head.
So we modified what he had, because the way I have it written is something entirely different.
I guess I'll take.
That is the sheet that I have for him. So,
Yep, that's fine. That's what we'll use then.
what were you saying there, Orinoco?
I'll take the Thunderbolt, I guess.
Okay. Alright, that's the rest of the mechs basically handed out, aside from the Lynx and
Wolverine, I think.
yeah. It's a Lynx AQ. It's not actually a Thunder. Wolverine is just the closest of what a Lynx looks like.
Fair enough.
Alright. Do any of them have, like, weapons that can reach out and set
Well, I
shit
know
on
that
fire?
Warhammer's got range once it moves a little bit. I know that much. But
Well, it has the PPC.
it's a standard Warhammer, right? I can pull up a sheet.
No, it is
No.
a Dragon. It's got 2 PPCs, 2 SRM6s, 2 Flamers, and an AMS.
Good lord.
I would use those PPCs to light the hexes of the shredders on fire.
They are SRM Inferno rounds, by the way.
We gotta get closer to use them, though.
He also has flamers.
Gotta get real close to use those.
So it's a hot hammer modified with so twin SRMs, 2 PPCs, 2 machine guns, and
No machine
2
guns. The machine guns have been
just flamethrowers.
just flamethrowers.
SRM 6s. Okay. Cool. SRM 6s, flamethrowers, PPC. Very simple. Lovely loadout. I
And an
appreciate the
anti-missile
input.
system.
And an AMS. Got
Yeah.
it.
Again, if I could make a suggestion, because we're never going to punch through the armor, we can make them flee if we light the woods they're in on fire. They will puncture our armor well before we puncture theirs.
So, tell me what you guys are doing.
Well, with that Warhammer, what's in range for the twin PPCs? It's already made its movement.
Not really anything unless you shoot at extreme range.
Which is a minus 6
8.
to hit.
-8.
Really? Okay.
And
I thought it was a minus 6.
-8 without a targeting computer as well.
And that pilot, I imagine, is not nearly as well staffed as I am.
However, to target a hex itself is a +4.
Mm-hmm. The condition of your friend here for the Warhammer pilot is that's Draken. That's the XO. He is a 2/2 pilot.
Fuck. Okay, so he can make some extreme range shots if need be.
Yes.
You
think-
can't hit anything, but
The
you can.
captain is a 1/2 pilot.
Damn.
Jesus fuck.
Who's in the Thunderbolt?
The Thunderbolt is Lucius Graham Dullahan, the mech command officer. He is a 3/3 pilot.
Oh, okay.
I know what I'm doing with Mad God here.
Yeah,
I shall be targeting the heavy shredder here, and the heavy laser, and specifically their hexes with the missiles.
okay, so you're using the missiles to disperse on Hex. Okay.
To disperse and potentially light shit on fire. That is the goal.
Okay, so you want to destroy the Hex, basically. Not necessarily aiming, but you're going to try and
Not destroy, ignite it.
LRMs don't effectively ignite, per se, but you can damage the woods by doing that.
Oh, well then I'm not bothering that. Then I'll try to go for a direct hit then.
Okay, going for direct hit then.
7s instead of the 5s, but you know.
This heavy shredder, from your line of sight, is 27 hexes away. With 27 hexes plus woods plus 2 woods, because he is going to take the option to take that woods in front of him. He obviously has not
So
moved
8, 9,
in a walk of 1.
10.
10. Yes. So baseline of 10.
I've got ammunition. I don't want to waste it until I get closer.
Okay.
I will not fire.
Warhammer.
Well, Warhammer's going to take those extreme range shots at that shredder that I'd injured earlier. It has been
This one?
times.
At
This
the
one?
shredder
Yep.
itself or the woods? Because you can ignite with a PPC.
Yes, you can ignite with a PPC.
Then, you know what? We'll try for the woods for the easier shot, and we'll hope to God.
Okay. Woods is going to just be at range, essentially. Obviously, woods don't move.
Okay.
But your walk is affecting you, so you have a +1 to the target number, so you're at a base of 9, plus your range.
-4 because the woods don't move.
They're not considered immobilized?
They are considered immobilized.
I don't think structures count for immobilization.
They do. I do this all the time in Megamech. And it counts it all the time. It is much easier to hit an immobile hex than it is to hit the target within it.
I do know for the hex itself. I don't know if that counted towards woods, but that makes sense. So I'll take your word for it.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
either way,
I can
he
boot it
rolled
up
a
and
9.
Megamech can show you this right now.
Oh, you rolled a 9?
Yep.
All right, that'll hit. Because, gunnery.
Yep. Because
Now comes the hard part. You need a 7 or higher to actually ignite the woods.
oh, so just roll again.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly 7, with 2 and a 5.
All right, it's on fire.
All right. Now they need to start rolling to avoid.
Burning to death.
Yeah,
Burning
it's
painfully to death.
pretty much piloting checks to leave because they have to exit.
To bail. Gee, I'm surprised they don't have fire extinguishers in those turrets.
Uh,
That's probably what they're using to exit.
No, fair enough.
either PBC shot around, so they're not going to exit yet, but they are attempting to.
I forget. Are his PPCs linked?
They were not. So you can
So
take
you can
them.
use another one on this guy here.
The adjacent one as
Yeah.
well. Yeah, so I think I'll try my lucky roll for that as well.
These guys are such good shots for the most part that they don't need to link their weapons necessarily.
That's what I was figuring. I just had to ask the question.
Going for that shot for the woods, then go for it.
That is a 10.
10 will
That
do
hits.
it. Give me
Now for fire. For fuego. Nope. That's a 4.
All right.
All right. Does not ignite, but you do damage the woods by 10 points.
So let's cover.
So that's a light woods, correct?
Yes.
Looks like it.
Don't remember their CF.
40.
All right. You knocked down a whole bunch of trees, but none of them were lit on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're smoldering. There's just, lightning sometimes just blows trees apart instead of setting them on fire.
By the way, when you light them on fire, the way it works is based off the damage of the weapon is how much fire damage that it deals. Overall, so you still reduce the woods by a certain amount of damage.
They're like 15.
So-
PPC does, I think.
It does have a chance to spread, however. So
But it
that's
does
going
have
to
a
be fun.
chance to spread, yes. That is correct. But it is considered on fire, which means that the next round, it will also take an additional 10 points. Your PPCs do 10. They're still inner sphere PPCs.
Right. Sorry. Yeah, well, good.
But it has a chance to continue to spread the fire. Just like how the Inferno stuff has a chance to spread the fire as well. It's just less so because it's Inferno. Napalm doesn't spread, really.
Right, but if it ignites a wood on fire, that wood then counts to spread things.
Yes. When it
So,
lights woods on
these-
fire, it does. When it just lands in a hex, it doesn't do much.
Yeah, these two have a higher chance to spread than this one here.
Yeah. This is like I think I need a 10 on this and I need a 7 on this. And this is heavy woods, actually. No. Is that light or heavy? I can't tell.
I think that's a light.
That's a light woods.
Mhm.
It says heavy for some reason, but
That's because it's wrong.
that's because it's
Yeah,
wrong.
hover
That's
upwards.
a heavy woods. That's supposed to be a heavy woods. Heavy woods has even less, so that 7, 6, 5 is 5. 5 on heavies.
And these guys over here won't spread at all, because there's no fuel around it to catch to.
10. It takes 10 for a non-wooded hex.
To spread to a wooded hex.
No, to spread it all. They can still spread to other hexes. It's just the number goes up for every hex it goes. So it'll go 10 to 11 to 12, and then it'll stay 12. But if it fails on a 12, then it just stops.
Alrighty.
It's just a very rare opportunity because it's basically like telling your napalm that it's spreading out in the hex to a different hex. It's weird.
Alrighty.
But anyways, moving on. That is all the shooting phase then.
Yeet.
Yeah. Yeah, I believe so.
Unless the
Highlander
Presumably
has
that
no
could
shots.
shoot.
Thunderbolt has anything.
Wait, no, yeah, the Thunderbolt could do something. It has a PPC.
It's only got 16 at long though. Or is it?
18 long, so it's extreme, but still,
No,
you're hitting a
16 long.
hex and not...
18
Might
long
wanna
means
be hitting.
Oh, no, it does
28
say
extreme.
18. Yeah.
That's
I would
28
try to hit
extreme.
either this heavy laser or this heavy shredder, because it's going to be the same penalty either way.
Yeah, I'll shoot the shredder.
Specifically the hex, because you can't really hit the shredder itself.
Sure. The hex. He's what is he? A 2-1 or 1-2?
3-3.
3-3. Okay.
Yeah. The Mech Commander's a 3-3. The Exo is a
So
2-2, and the Captain is a 1-2.
Okay.
So if I'm only hitting the hex, I only need to hit a.
You need a
7?
6 because of the wood here. You don't count the woods themselves, because that's your target, but you count this wood, because that's what you're shooting through.
Yeah. So +1 to that, -4 for immobilized object.
So 3 plus 8 is 11. -4 comes down to 7, I think. Hold on.
Yeah. Yeah, it should come down to 7.
Yeah.
That's 7s to hit them, plus your movement, which is 1. So 8s.
8.
8s to hit.
Okay.
Roll them dice.
And then once you hit, it's a 50-50 shot to light it on fire.
No.
That's a no. So that is a miss on that. It fires off into the distance, kind of hitting the back wall. And that'll take care of shooting. That's the first round completed.
Yay, that only took an hour.
Well, it's because there's a lot of moving pieces here. This is a big-ass fight. With a lot of stuff going on, and a lot of mechs. Alright, so, movement phase.
I think it goes us, then...
Initiative
Yeah.
again.
Yeah. Forgot you roll initiative every time.
Yep, because you can go at different points in time.
I got a 6. Again. No, I got a 7 last time. So this is a 6 now.
I guess I'll roll for me and for Venti.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So first one's gonna be a 10 for me on the Excalibur.
Benty just gets a straight roll.
I forgot. I also have my tactics land, but I have to add to that 10. It's a 14 then. Okay.
Yep.
And then Benty, I don't have her stuff, so that's a
She
10.
doesn't.
Benty,
She doesn't have it anyway. You looked.
Yeah. Okay.
No, wait, no. I think she does.
Ooh.
She has
Does
1.
she?
Yep, she has 1 level.
1?
Yep.
She has rolled an 8 then.
So Frenchie has an 8. Sinclair, what do you have?
A 14.
14. Alright, who else has their rolls?
Victor has a 6.
Victor has a 6.
So I love the sudden jump in initiative. Sinclair saw Inferno burn the ground, and suddenly he's awake. Getting flashbacks.
What do we got, Catman?
Got a 5.
Catman has a 5. Alright, and squad initiative for the rest.
Oh, smoke generates
We'll get there.
at the start of the turn. I'll get that. I'll get it. Don't worry.
Your allies move on a 6.
Okay.
Did not roll so well with that one.
Is what it is.
I'm going to incorporate Cowboy into the allies. So anybody who isn't being directly controlled by a player, basically.
Could I get an infinite bag real quick? Because
Yeah.
I can put down the smoke.
Just give me a
Just an
sec.
empty infinite bag.
Yeah, just give me a sec.
Take your time.
God, this is agonizing. I didn't realize how little ammo. I only have 16 shots with that Gauss rifle. I've really got to
Take
make this shit count real high every time. If I'm not getting crits, it's just a waste of ammo. At least
Now
until
hop
lightning
on
show
the
up.
smoke.
Yes, smoke would generate from there.
The smoke would generate in every hex that is on fire.
It starts from your central location first.
Okay.
Well, I'm just saying start from your central location first, that's all.
And then this one up here is on fire.
Mm-hmm.
That is light smoke, which counts as like a light woods.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
So, going from there, top of the round, first things first. This turret is ejected.
It damn well better be.
They ran away.
Smoke is generated. We now deal with the fires at the top of the round, which means we deal with spread.
Which direction is the wind going?
We're gonna find out. Wind direction
Please be north. Please be north.
6.
Okay, so
North direction is this way, so we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So wind direction is going this direction.
I'm writing an arrow down.
So now we deal with spread, which is 2d6 from each fire.
So these won't spread because they don't have anywhere to spread to, because it spreads in the direction of the wind.
Yep, but we have to see where the edge goes on the left side there.
Ooh.
Oop. That'll spread.
Almost.
That's on fire.
Alright.
And I need 10s for the other ones.
Mhm.
Nope.
I wonder.
And nope.
Oh.
These two?
Oh yeah, I guess I can do those two too. Nope.
Nope.
And nope.
Nada.
And we
here?
see here the roadway is also a 10. Nope.
Nope.
Alright. That is all for fires. Top of the round, movement.
Alrighty.
It starts in the order of... First to go is the lowest in initiative.
I believe that's me.
Oh.
That is actually your enemy.
But they don't move.
Technically
Two
speaking,
mechs.
they have
There.
2 mechs,
So they have
so they
2
go
mechs.
first.
Gotcha. Where are they?
Sprint.
Oh, there. If they turn, they take a PSR. That's twice turning.
14,
That's 3.
15, 16, 17, 20, 21.
That's 3 PSRs.
Just double checking here. 18, 28 actually is what he can go.
That's 4,
Mhm.
5,
28.
6.
28.
Yep. And that's 6 times he needs to roll.
Yep.
This locust pilot, man.
Fine. Fine. That's where he slips on the third one. He will use an edge to reroll.
Alright.
Fine. 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 Fine.
Fine. Alright.
Yep. So he burned an edge for it.
He stepped on a pirate guard and it kind of squished and he slid a little bit for a second. He righted himself.
And Commander 3A has a jump. Is that correct? Hold on.
Sorry if I am being overbearing with the rules.
No, you're fine. I'm just making sure this is all correctly done here. I can't remember everything in this world. Okay, so that's 0. He is a 9. He's gonna go 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And that is 3. Fine. That is a piloting check. And he's fine on that one. So he's got 1 in that. So he's slipped on one of them, but does not get injured. And he just keeps going. So it's fine. Slips, but does not fall.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, I now have heavy smoke, so when that applies, I'll just need another infinite bag.
Just leave that facing up, or it's going to piss me off if it's done incorrectly. So I don't want to keep flipping it when I pull it out of the bag.
Yeah, we gotta grab it out of the bag.
Okay.
Oh,
The bag
smoking
is
bag.
It's a smoking
Anyway.
bag. Alright. Top
Oh.
of movement is the enemy there, so next is Victor and the allies.
Alright, well, Victor is going to walk out of the fire,
Mm-hmm.
right to
Into
there.
the frying pan.
I need you to make a piloting check to make sure if you get any more napalm dragged on you, because you are stepping through Inferno.
Wow. Wow. Oh my god.
Much smoke, much fire.
Alright, and then is that just a straight piloting?
It's just straight piloting +1.
I'm fine.
Alright, so you don't drag any Inferno with you. You do pass through 1 hex worth of Inferno, so take your extra 2 heat.
Yep, I am aware.
Alright. Just so everybody at home knows how it works.
Very stack.
Everything is on fire.
Everything
just
is
can't believe how
awesome. Everything is really,
Fucking Ridge
really
line.
cool.
Ridgeline must have looked like Apocalypto when it all fucking set off, though, man. All that shooting. All
Mhm.
of the missiles at once.
Missiles, gunfire. It's pretty crazy.
The LBX rounds just ripping up the dirt, too, because it's just cluster munitions everywhere.
Time for your allies to go, so if you're in control of a mech, go ahead and move it.
Alright. Warhammer is, well, obviously going to want to get into combat as soon as possible. Mystica's weapons unaffected.
3, 5.
Through the heat, though,
4,
is the question.
5,
I guess he has no choice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10. That's going to be a sprint moving through 3 Inferno.
for the Marauder?
Mhm.
The
Kind of
Marauder.
needs to get a little closer in
The
order
Mar-
to hit with those missiles.
The Marauder 2. Okay, he's got a run of 5. Okay.
Yep.
So you're going to sprint him?
Yep.
Mark your heat for that as well.
I am aware of the heat. He has enough to sink it.
1, 2, so that's 4, 5, 6, and you're stopping in an Inferno Hex, so take an additional 5.
Yeah, he's got enough. He's
Okay.
got 20 heat sink.
Yep, I'm just making
And-
sure everybody knows how that
And
works.
3.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 6 heat to the links.
And you can go faster. You can go up to 12 with a sprint, and we kind of need to. 1.
Somebody make that Highlander bigger, by the way,
3.
please, because he's too small. Like Jesus
Tell
Christ,
me when.
a little smaller. There you go, right there. That's the size of an actual Highlander.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Jesus Christ.
He's got short-range weapons. He has to run.
But it's also, he's an assault mech that's 90 tons that can sprint.
And he's got enough heat sinks to
95.
sink it, so he is fine. What is up with this smoke
Terrifying.
mayhem?
Try to get it
Someone
mixed
else
into
could
one
do that.
thing. Whoops, sorry.
Anyway,
I don't know what it did.
It doesn't work like that. It has collision.
they have
Nah, it'll
collision,
work.
they don't work.
It'll work.
Well, you bastards wanted fire. Now the whole board is on fire. Are you happy?
Yes.
I mean, this is how BattleTech works.
As soon
I
as
have
somebody
the
turns
rotation
on
to
the
it,
fire
too.
spreads rule,
Yeah.
what does everyone do? They light
Sorry.
shit on fire.
All right, Warhammer still needs to go, and the Trebuchet
Yeah,
still needs to
Warhammer's
move.
probably.
He ran 12. And running
I
12.
can't spin my mouse wheel all the way to just like seizures out. But if I do it slow enough, it'll actually move the stuff. Alright, I need to.
Movement costs.
Machine!
Where's the Warhammer going?
The Warhammer is probably going to move. Let's see.
Is it over here?
It's walk 4. I think it's going to walk 6.
Move
Probably up into
12,
that
so he has
corner,
a plus
right where the
4.
napalm is.
It's got a walk of 5 and a
Walk.
run of 8.
The Warhammer?
Yeah.
Oh, 1 second. Dog. Shut up. Dog. No. No bark. Yeah, that Warhammer is just going to move up to here, 8 points. So it's 1, 2,
There we go.
3, 4, 5. So actually, if you said it's walk of 5, I'd actually like it to walk and stop like right there in that little area right in the middle of the napalm. So it's not in the napalm.
Alright.
And then that would make it close enough for some actual decent shooting.
Alright. It's a walk of 5. Trebuchet,
Perfect.
where are you moving? Where's the Treb going?
I don't have control of the treb.
Does nobody have the Treb?
I didn't know he had a trebuchet.
Okay.
I didn't even know he had a trebuchet.
Then I will. That's one of the other. That's the other mech lance is the trebuchet.
Alright.
That's one of the people out of the other mech lance. There are more of them because there's a dervish and a dragon as well, but they are not here at the
We could
moment.
really use the Treb. I mean, I just say it moves up, and it's got the typical LRM loadout. It should be raining hell right now. on something, anything.
It is going to move up an additional 585. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's going to take 6 heat for that, plus a run, plus 2, so 8 heat overall.
We need to move through this fire, and fast.
So that puts him at 8 heat. 8 heat is plus 1 modifier and minus 1 movement point. It'll be able to sync that afterwards, but heat also technically ran. So 1, 2, so that's 8 heat. All right. That's all the allies moved. So after the allies have moved, that then brings us to... Oh, I'm sorry. Catman was supposed to go first. Before that. Catman, you had a 5.
Yep.
Okay, so go ahead and go.
1 going up, then turning. Yeah, hold on.
I'll make the point of this. You could try and drive through the Inferno if you wanted to after it burns out.
1, 2, 3,
I think
4.
4.
You can go 5, and that's 6, but you don't want to go into the fire.
There. Yeah, I wanna stay pretty back. No, that's only 1.
You do take a PSR because you might skid into this hex.
He does not. He's a vehicle.
I thought vehicles do that if they turn on pavement.
Nope.
Not
All
tracked.
right.
They do not. Vehicles get a +1 movement to being able to drive on pavement. They also do not need to make piloting checks on pavement.
That was just 4, right? It was just normal movement.
Oh, that was a walk, not a...
Yeah. I'm changing that around, basically.
Okay.
I didn't need to.
Alright.
I won't change the maximum. The maximum will just stay there. Probably just start artillery shooting.
Okay. Okie dokie.
They will have an effective smoke screen at the end of this turn. A very effective smoke screen.
Mm-hmm.
Because everywhere that's on fire, next turn gets at least light smoke. The stuff that's already on fire gets heavy smoke.
Inferno, by the way, since it's a gel-like material, will burn for 3 rounds without any fuel. It will burn for 10 rounds with fuel.
Alright.
Those forests are gonna go away, basically.
There's a reason why
But the
it's used to
smoke will
make
stick around
war
for a while.
crimes. Alright, so that brings us then to Victor, who went. And then it would be the allies. Then it would be your enemy. And now we're on Frenchie. So it is now the hostile. Go, Frenchie, go.
Who the fuck is texting me?
Excalibur. And
Lost Lord Shotgun.
oh, shotgun disappeared on us. No. Okay, well then we're just gonna go ahead and do the hostile.
No, I think it just came back.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, sorry, internet.
Internet being a bitch. Okay, it's the hostile and then you.
Oh, good. Jeez, sorry about that.
You're good.
It was the wrong time. All right, well, Sinclair has seen a wall of fire. We've just arrived. So let's see here. God, it's kind of crowded up front.
Can you jump? If you can jump over it.
I think the Excalibur has jump jets.
No, it does not.
Yeah, okay. That's what I thought.
Neither does the
Oh.
hostile.
Yeah.
So, but they both have decent movement. The Hostile's got an 8, and I think I'm going to 2.
Yeah. 8.
Yep, 2 8s. So
Cavalry.
Sinclair is probably gonna want to hang back because he knows what his mech is and what it's capable of. I think I'm going to move a little bit laterally. So I'm going to kind of move closer to the. Let's see, I've got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm gonna end kind of probably right next to the Warhammer if I could on a walk. I think, if not a run, because I want to get close
1,
and just kind of like stand shoulder to shoulder to him.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
7,
8.
8. But that would mess up with my footing. But I don't want to block the tank either.
Well, you don't block the tank, actually.
Cool. Then
Just tanks can move through you.
Can you just?
Can I stop at the 7 then on the pavement? So
Yeah.
I want my facing to be. Yeah.
Well, you
perfect.
have torso twist, so you can torso twist in that direction anyway.
I guess I can.
Yeah.
So then we'll move the full 8 and torso twist
All right.
to bring my full front to the foe.
Full frontal.
Yep, yeah, torso twist on the shooting phase, but yeah.
You can torso twist it
yeah.
at any time. So, but it's an indicator. That's all.
Yeah. Doesn't actually change your facing. You will still take hits from the left side. It's just,
It just changed your shooting arc. That's all. All right.
And then as for the Hostile, which I believe is pretty close up, am I standing right next to it? Perfect. That is going to try to probably, keep on running through the fire and the
1,
flames.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
7, 8. Maybe not that far. Not that far ahead. She needs to get in range of those lasers.
Well, if she needs to get in range of the lasers, I suggest sprinting, and that means you can move 16 hexes.
Then you can't
Well,
shoot.
yeah,
But then you can't shoot.
She can probably shoot from here, though.
Valid enough, I'm just saying.
It's a 15.
An
so
idea.
probably at least
12, 12, 12,
Yep. Those
13.
are all in range, baby.
Yep, you can start lighting those on fire.
So that's 7 hexes there that you went with that. So plus 3. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okie dokie.
That's probably going to be our best bet for removing these turrets, because otherwise it's like too much armor, not enough effort, not enough
If we all focus fired them one at a time, we could probably knock them out pretty quick.
But they outgun us at that point. They outgun and out-armor
Mhm.
us.
Oh, and outrange us for sure.
All right.
Yeah, so we gotta light them on fire.
Beginning of the shooting
Oh,
phase. You guys may shoot first.
Alright, if you don't mind, I shall go first.
Go for
I'm going to let everyone else go ahead of me. I will probably run Benty after him, though.
The other two sprinted, so they're not doing anything, but the Awesome is going to be popping this and this, because I've only got 2 PPCs,
All right.
because I linked my chest at the moment.
All right.
So we shall start with the Heavy Shredder.
Heavy Shredder 1. All right.
That's going to be a long-range shot. So it's 4 minus 4, so it's straight ballistics. I have a plus 5, so I need a 3 or higher on the dice to hit it.
All right. Go for
This
it.
is going to be with the linked shot. I'm declaring that now before I roll any dice. So if it does hit, I get 2 chances to light it on fire.
Yep.
It hits.
All right.
Alright, first chance.
Is in heavy woods, just so you know, right?
Yep.
All right.
So that means I don't need a 7, I need a 5 to light it. That lights it. The other one doesn't matter.
All right. So you're
It does
just
take 20 damage though.
Yes. Well, the woods take 20 damage because you're lighting the woods on fire. You're
That is the...
You're not direct impacting, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so the woods take 20 damage.
Now the other one, same deal. That hits. Rolling to light. They're on fire.
All right. And that one takes 10. Correct?
Yep. Heavy woods only have a CF of 40? I thought they had a higher one.
Oh, I'm sorry. Those are heavy woods. That's 80.
I got it.
Brain.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay.
I'm going to start counting up because that 30 of 80 is going to be 10. And then just count up from here.
Yeah, that's still 20 of 40. Because it burned for 10 at the beginning of the round.
Yep, I'm just doing it the same for this one as well. Makes it a lot easier on the rest of us. That is that one. The other two sprinted. That's my turn.
All right.
Then let's see here. That's 30. 1, 2, 3. So that's 33 heat. And I sink 28, so I have 5. That is exactly where I want it to be.
All right.
All right, next up. Who's shooting next?
I guess
I'll let Benson go. Probably twin large lasers. Those are chest mounted, and she's not an experienced pilot. I feel like those would be those large lasers would probably be twin links, so it's probably only one shot. What's the nearest turret?
You have to declare it before the battle starts. But
Do we? Okay. Well, I don't know what she would prefer. So we'll probably just go with standard separate shots, I guess.
Yeah, separate, and then try to light 2 different targets on fire, like this guy and this guy, or this guy and this guy, because that's about all you can reach.
Probably, which is what I was going to say, because those are closest. So those would make sense to try to hit with those large lasers.
She's a normal 4-4 pilot. Venti is a normal 4-4.
Okay, cool. Perfect. Then she can probably make those shots just fine.
She's not incompetent. Heavy woods, so +2. Ran for 2, +2. So you're already looking at a baseline of +40 or 8.
We're not 12. Hitting the turret itself.
You're going for that? So that negates it negates basically the shooting and running. So you're shooting for a baseline. You have to beat an 8.
Just setting shit on fire.
Roll 4.
Beat an 8.
Yep.
You got to roll a 4.
1, 2.
It's an 8.
8 on the first laser. Oh.
He has to beat an 8.
He has to beat an 8?
Yes.
Oh.
4-4 pilot. You're shooting into it. That negates the gunnery. It still has cover, so it doesn't get cover from woods. So it's still just negating your gunnery. So you still need to hit a baseline of 8. Plus you're running.
Okay.
Yes. Well, she rolled exactly a 3-5 on the first one, so that's an 8.
All right.
Well, wait, plus gunnery. I'm a fool. Which is a 4. 8, 9.
No. So it's plus you're running. You ran, so that's +2. So it's still a baseline of 10.
Still a baseline of 10?
Yes, because you're not adding in your gunnery at this point because you subtract that.
Fair. Okay. So there's a flat 8.
You need a flat 8.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I've got a flat 8.
Does it hit or does it not hit? Hold on.
I'm sorry.
2 for running.
I rolled
2 for running.
It's the range of how much?
It's within... It's 12.
12 large lasers, 15.
Goes out to 15, but...
So that's long range.
Medium range is 10, yeah.
So that's long range +4.
So it's 4. +2 from running. Yeah, you'd need
6 at base. 4, 5, 6. You're shooting into the woods. We're negating gunnery because of the fact that it's woods.
and then we're adding 6 from running and long range.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I see where it's at. It's at
Base of 8.
wait.
Well,
So
that's
he
an
needs
8.
an 8. Okay, he needs an 8 to hit.
Needs an 8 to hit.
Well, it's a 3-5. That's an 8.
There you go. So that hits.
You need a 7 or higher to ignite because it's an energy weapon.
5. It's heavy woods.
Oh, nice.
That's a 10.
It's on fire.
And then for second target, second torso on a large laser. That's a 9 to hit.
Yep. If the 8 hit earlier, the 9 would hit that one.
And a 7 to set on fire.
So it is on fire.
Two turrets on fire.
How much damage was it?
Friendships.
Large laser is 8.
8.
So 8 out of 80 is on fire.
10. I gotcha.
Oh, wrong one. My bad.
Yep, that's 8 out of 80, and that's 18 out of 40. They're on fire.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Good. All right, that takes care of the hostile. Who's next?
There's Thunderbolt. No, wait. That's allies. I guess amongst us, that
Well,
leaves
no,
me.
the Thunderbolt technically counts.
Yeah, any of you
Oh,
can
okay.
shoot with any mechs or vehicles. It's just a matter of what you do.
Oh, sweet. Fuck it. I'm taking the Warhammer next. That's got 2 PPCs, and now we in range.
Yep, I would hit these 2 here.
Go for it.
If not,
Right,
if
whatever
you don't have
target's
the
set
range, if you don't have the range to hit the heavy pieces,
You can't see
I don't
them
think
from
you
your
just have-
position with the Warhammer.
yeah.
The Warhammer is gonna just take 2 PPC shots separate at those 2. So that's probably the best it's got to go on.
All right.
Yep.
So +1 for 2 separate shots.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
The Warhammer does not have multi-track, so you cannot multi-fire without taking penalty.
That's fine. He's a good pilot. So that's an 11. I forget what his actual, because his numbers would be. So, but an 11 for the first one.
Probably hits.
That hits for sure,
So that one's hit.
even at that range.
On fire. Doesn't set on fire,
How
though,
long?
that's fine.
How long of a range is your PPC?
I'm not sure because it's a standard Warhammer PPC though, so it's
18.
probably 15 or 18.
18 hexes out. That's just barely able to hit. That's exactly long range. +4,
Perfect.
+1. You're lighting the woods on fire. That's your attempt.
Yep.
Yes.
And he failed, from what I heard. So it just
Yep.
hits it for 10
He
damage.
just hits it. 10 damage on the woods.
So 10 damage on the woods. You did not get the fire ignite?
Is it a 5? It's still heavy woods? Because I rolled a
Yeah.
5.
Oh, then it is
Yeah.
on fire.
Yeah, that's on fire.
Okay, if it's heavy woods, then yes. I thought it was light woods. Okay, cool.
No,
Nope,
that
that's
one.
on fire then.
That one's heavy.
Okay. Rolling again. This one probably not gonna make it though. That's just a 6. That's 2 3s. So the next shot's probably a whiff.
Go for it.
Okay.
God, there's gonna be so many other dead soldiers out here. Like half it takes about like half of their base to man all of us.
And we're lighting it on
All
fire.
fire. Okay.
And
So
you also killed like 36 people already.
yeah. No, I rolled for the second PPC. That was a 6. It no good.
All right. So that's a miss on the other one.
Alrighty.
Yep, just harmlessly crackles over. And then I guess anyone want to go? If not, I'm probably just gonna. The
I
Excalibur's
think
probably
it's
gonna hang on to his
the
hammer.
Thunderbolt that's next, because the Thunderbolt has a PPC.
Luckner. I just haven't gone yet.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. You can use the Thunderbolt on the PPC.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think I got him closer, so let's see. Oh yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
barely in range.
Yep.
Except for these two.
Yeah,
I'm
you
just
can get
gonna
that one.
I'm just gonna shoot the forest here and see if I can't let it on fire.
All right, go for it.
Fire is the name of the game today, boys.
War crimes aplenty.
Well, this
Well,
isn't a
if the
war
bastards
crime.
didn't make the if you didn't make the turrets so damn strong, maybe we'd shoot you directly.
Plus, pirates don't fall under the conventions of war.
I believe that hits 'cause it's only a 7, considering I only
It's
it's
true.
at long range. He's
I think
he's
it
a
depends on the
3/3.
pirate.
Mm-hmm.
Because these
so that would
guys
be
are
7
technically
minus 4 because of the forest, but +1 I guess because of the forest.
Oh, we're not hitting this guy way back here. You can't hit him.
Yeah,
That's right. I was doing that one.
yeah, I was gonna
right.
say. Can't even
oh,
reach.
I
That's
think it's just a 3.
4
Right,
minus
right.
4, so that negates that. So you're at a base roll of 8. I think.
Well, no,
No.
he's a 3/3 pilot. So
Yeah.
I just
So it's a base of 3, 4 with the walk.
Yes, and then minus 4 for immobile.
Yep, which counters the long range.
So
You
4.
needed a 4.
That was
you
enough.
needed a 4.
It got it.
It got it. Give me the roll for
Good job, boys. We got it.
yeah.
Alright.
This is light woods, so it does take a 7.
Mhm.
Give me that roll.
Which roll? Let's see if it lights. What do I have to roll? Just 1d6 or 2d6?
2d6.
You need to get a 7.
Yep.
And let's see.
He made it.
That's 11.
All right, it's on fire.
So not only does he light that wood on fire. Yeah. Everything is on fire.
That turret is not on fire. That's the only one who's not on fire.
No, he is on fire. They all got lit.
They all got lit?
Yeah.
Well,
Oh.
no, remember that one PPC missed.
That the PPC missed on the other one.
Did it?
Yeah, he missed on the other one.
Oh, alright.
Yeah. Cuz he rolled a
Alright.
5.
That's the one PPC from the Thunderbolt.
Okay.
All right. So
These are heavy smoke, by the way.
is there actually something there? That's still working?
Yeah, that's a light shredder. It's still there.
Mhm.
It's not
Okay.
been hit.
So why are these heavy smoke? They haven't gone on for 2 turns.
They have not. You just hit those, didn't you? Oh yeah, you
Yes.
just hit those. Okay, so that's light
I
smoke.
caught a light smoke on that.
Yeah.
And a light smoke.
Mhm.
All right, so let's see. This is the
It's a War
Luckner.
FX battlefield.
Sorry?
Welcome to War FX battlefield.
I'm gonna hit this with 2 LRM. Well, no, 1 LRM 10 with Artemis and 2 LB 10X. Just a normal shot.
All right. Go for it.
This is only tracking the
Keep in mind you are a tank,
LRMs.
so you
So,
do get multi-shot for your crew based on the number. What's the weight of a
Say here?
What's the weight of a von Luckner?
A 75.
I thought
75?
Von Lochner was a 100-tonner.
No,
Nah.
no. It's a 75 tonner. 75 is 5 crew members. So that is 2 above 3, which means that you can get 2 additional targets without penalty.
It's not on fire. I just wanted to blast it.
All right. All right, just going for a blast?
Yeah, he's getting the Alpha Strike.
Okay, Alpha Strike, give it to me.
All right, so we're gonna start with the LRM.
God,
I'm
much
long
fire.
range. I'm not that great of a shot. I need to make 9. LRM didn't make it. My autocannon. First autocannon.
It's an LB10.
Yep.
That's
Didn't
a
make it.
cluster shot.
No, I'm just using the normal.
Okay, you're just shooting one shot. Okay.
And that miss.
So, by the way, your LB10s can choose to do cluster, focused, and stream.
Okay, they were just focused,
Okay.
and everything missed.
All right.
It was sad.
Shadnish. Shadnish
All right.
indeed.
All right. I figured it out. The black cubes are going to be heavy smoke. And then
All right, and then I got 2 more LRMs. I'm going to the same shooter
All right.
on the same roll.
there's so much smoke.
Didn't hit. Oh, that's off by 1, but I'm not going to edge that.
I will say it.
Oh, but it's a 2 critical. No, I'm not going to do it because then they're going to edge me to get off of it.
You don't know how much edge they have.
Shut up! You haven't used it after the first time.
No, he has used it like a couple of times.
I'm just going on to the next one.
All right.
It's not a critical. Even though it would have been 2 critical. That will hit. Location 9 on it. Cluster with 6. So 6 of the missiles will hit, and no critical.
No criticals. Which one are you hitting?
The light shredder.
Light shredder. Okay. How much damage is that?
That's 6 missiles, unless it has like.
It has
a
no
thing that-
locations, so it just all takes it into itself. So 6.
I will
Oh,
say everything
wait,
behind the
Hold on. I'm wrong because I have Artemis, so that goes to
Up by 2.
higher. And it's still 6.
Still 6. Okay. Alrighty.
almost forgot smoke drift.
Drift, I got you.
I got it. Go. 1, 2. Beat 1 here. And 1. Here. 1. Here. I got it.
I want the directional smoke screen.
All right. Technically, I was supposed to do this at the beginning of the round, but that's supposed to be drift for the smoke and wind direction.
Wind direction stays the same unless it varies turn by turn.
You are in a jungle, so it does vary every so often. I'm checking to see if it does. So yes, it did move to location 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It is now going southward. It's drifting back towards you guys.
Alright, so that'll be for the next turn.
Yes. So at the end of the turn, we will determine for the beginning of the next round where the fire moves. Otherwise, moving on.
Hold on, I'm just putting down. We have a very effective smokescreen.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, enemies. You've done an oopsie.
Not quite.
No, quite.
Oh, wait a minute. This building could have caught on fire last turn. That would have been bad. Oh, no, it wouldn't have. That's 2 levels up.
Yeah, that's 2 level difference. No, that's 1 level difference.
It's 1 level difference.
So it could have.
It could catch on fire this turn.
This is all 1 level, even though it doesn't look it.
I'll have to make a roll for that because that's kind of important.
I believe it gets a +1, so it's an 8 or higher. And that's a 9.
Mm-hmm. It's on fire.
The building is on fire.
I have to roll for explosion.
This hex.
It explodes.
Building explodes.
The fuel depot explodes. The fuel depot has a 2 hex range explosion.
And all of that catches on fire.
No,
We're never going to
it
see the end of
does
this.
not catch on fire, however.
Okay.
But it does have a 2 hex range explosion. Automatically destroys the turrets in the area. They will not survive the damage. Just not possible.
That plus the fire and the...
It is considered a rating of 500 points of damage at the center 2 hexes. It delivers half that to 250 out here, and then it deals a quarter of that out to there.
Alright, so that one's dead too.
Yes, they're very much dead. The
These poor bastards.
explosion is pretty damn bad. When that ignites and explodes. It burns out the area already, but it does destroy the trees within the area.
Alright, so these will go down eventually.
The trees are destroyed automatically. The damage is just that severe.
I'm just saying the fire, it will go out eventually.
Oh, the fire's gone. Fire's gone. It burns itself out instantly from the explosion. This road is destroyed. This road is destroyed, and this road is destroyed. This smoke is gone. Basically, it's fire burning fire, except for one is a concussive blast. So it just basically knocks everything out.
I'm trying to help you out here. And then this guy also goes away.
Yeah.
And same with this guy.
Yeah. They are no longer on fire, but they are gone.
Kablooey.
The concussive blast that you see is essentially like a pressurized tank that implodes on itself, essentially, and then explodes all around, delivering a concussive force around. It is considered a rating of a 600 engine.
Ooh.
Or sorry, a 500 engine. That's how you do the explosion on that one. It's massive concussive force because it's a 2-layer thing with pressurized tanks that are equivalency to run the fuel depots.
Can I call them up on the horn?
Sure. You can make that.
Alrighty. How does one do that? Comms conventional?
You could just make an open comm out to them if you want to.
Alrighty, in which case I shall throw out surrender, or you will burn alive horribly. Surrender and you shall be treated humanely.
Alrighty.
Negotiation.
Okay.
That is a 16.
16. All right.
16.
Good to know. You get no response as of this far. All right. Any other shooters?
I believe we are out of PPCs, and that's all that can hit at this range.
And missiles. Everyone else has shot.
All right. So that's all. Trebuchet can still shoot.
Yep, Trebuchet. We almost forgot him again.
LRM 15. Range 21. So he can go for the shredder out there.
We can't see shit through the smoke.
No, you can't. That is the point. Excuse me. I just
Excused.
knocked my head into the mic.
Don't do that.
It's gonna take the extra light woods to get +2. He's gonna go for direct fire. That's gonna be +4, normal pilot 4, 8, +2. So he needs 10s to be able to hit, plus whatever he ran or walked. Pretty sure he ran for 8. So that's +2. So he needs boxcars to be able to hit regardless. All right. Boxcars away it goes. No good. All right, that's all the shooting then. Now it's the enemy's turn.
Got so much fucking like smoke.
Basically, everyone behind the wall is unable to be targeted.
Mm-hmm.
We're unable to target through that now, I guess.
Yeah, that is correct. So in this case, these guys will not be able to shoot because this is instantaneous.
Yep.
He is going to opt for ejection.
All right.
So he does not shoot and instead opts for ejection.
I got it.
Heavy shredder, heavy laser. Okay, so the entire front line has basically been taken out.
I'm definitely going to move with the tanks back because there's a line of fire still going on.
Mm-hmm. All right, so heavy shredder on the right side here is going to shoot first. Range of 12 on LBX 20. Does it have anybody? It
Nope.
just barely out of range is that Highlander. Unfortunate. SRM 6s, medium lasers, small lasers, nothing in range. So we're going to the laser platform. Laser platform goes out to 18 with twin PPCs, which are going to be linked.
Mm-hmm.
Heavy lasers. It's going to opt for the Highlander with those heavy PPCs.
Alrighty.
Oh, sorry.
So I guess my reckless charging up is working out wonderfully.
Those are going to be at medium range because that is 12. That's
Alrighty.
2 PPCs direct. So +2. He gets to ignore the positioning he's in. So the only positioning that you can take with the Highlander is nothing. You can take the direct woods in front of you, actually. So +2. +2, +4, 6.
Plus his gunnery
4,
skill.
10. 10.
10s to hit. Not bad.
Ooh.
Nope.
Nope, he's not gonna take it. Alright. Heavy laser on the other side. Let's see where he's at.
Oh, heavy laser. I thought, like, wait a minute. That's not even tech the clans have.
It just means, like, it's got a heavy loadout, that's all.
Gotcha.
That's
And
not
they're
gonna...
on fire. Oh, I wonder if they're going to have to start avoiding,
They are gonna opt for ejection. Yep. Nothing they can do about it. They're opting for ejection.
see how effective fire is?
Alright, standard missile sets. Time for missile time. Alright, missile bolas. Missiles. It's time for the missiles. Which, for some reason, I only have one of these when there's supposed to be 3. Was it 1 missile and then 2 lasers? Okay, yes, 1 missile, 2 lasers. Alright, gotcha. Lasers are large lasers that reach out to 15, and then missiles. So, hits. Okay, so 2 large lasers are going to the Highlander from 2 separate turrets. And then the LRM 15 dual will opt for the Highlander as well. Alright. Y'all ready for this?
I'm ready for freedom.
Alright. Who's murdering me?
No woods protection on this one. Cannot take woods. This is just gonna be straight shots with 4 into 4. Yep. At long range, so these are boxcars still. Miss on the first large laser. Miss on the second large laser. Pew pew. And for the thing here, 14. Let's see how far away you are. That is directly 14, so that's medium range plus 2 on Artemis linked. Medium range, so that's 10s that it needs on this. That is a 9. He's gonna use 1 more edge, push that over.
Any hits?
Location 8, left torso.
Of the Highlander?
Highlander, yes.
How much damage?
7 plus 2 is 9.
On the left torso.
Yes, 12 by 12 on this.
Could you lock these down so I could actually write on?
Oh, where is the sheet?
I don't have the permissions to do.
Where's that sheet? Locked. And locked. There you go.
I can't actually write on them if they're not. 1, 2, 3.
So that's 10 in the left torso first.
Okay. 10 in the left torso.
Okay.
Alright, I gotta go for a bit. I'll be right back, but I sent Ethan a message of what I'm doing.
Left arm.
Left arm.
Takes 10.
For 10.
Someone could take the Thunderbolt, and my takes will
I'll
just
take
back
the
up.
Thunderbolt.
Alright. And the last one is going to be 4. 4 go into the right arm.
Alrighty.
That's all for those missiles. Light.
Relatively minor damage, and we have already murdered a lot of them.
Yep. Time for the light lasers. Do not have the capability of hitting. On to the snipers. Standard snipers. First 2. These are the ERPPCs and LBX5s.
Alrighty.
So standard 1 is going to go for the Highlander. ERPPC linked. And then LBX5 is also linked. Oh, they're single shots. Okay, so it's 1 in each side. So first the ERPPC. That's a definite miss. Yeah, that's a miss. And the other one, 17. Okay, that's still at long range either way. Okay. And that's a miss. Boxcar in. Time for the light snipers. Okay, we've got 3 missile launchers for the light launchers with LRM-10s linked. Those are going to be going to our guy. These are actually the Inferno loaded ones. 1, 2, 3. Inferno load is going to then do an
What is their plan?
Inferno line right here.
They're gonna block their own line of sight doing that.
Inferno. Wish I had like a painting tool to be able to do this. Make this so much easier. Yeah, just give me a painting tool necessarily. But 3 Inferno shots come out, spread patterned across. Sorry, that one goes right here, actually. Lighting all these on fire. Because it's Inferno, it automatically catches fire. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Hello?
Hello.
It's just, it was really,
It's because
quiet.
I'm doing all the fire right now.
There's so much fire!
Yep. Eventually they'll have to switch back to normal rounds, but
Well, Infernos are being really, really good at their job.
mm-hmm.
Just wait until we get our hands on Arrow 4.
Okay. So, Infernos get laid down in order to set up a smoke screen for them.
Soon-ish. Just not immediately.
Yeah, they get the less smoke proportion of it, which is 1 and 2 and 3. Yep. All right. That is their missile turret shot. Light sniper time. 1, 2, 3 light snipers still going. They're going after that Highlander with all their fury. 17 and 18 is their mediums. That's 18, so 17 on ultras. Those will not be able to. So the ultra will, or sorry, the LBX will be able to hit at an 18 for medium. The ultras are at long range. For the first guy.
That's on the Highlander?
Yeah. So first things first here. For against no coverage. Pretty sure. Yeah. Can't take coverage.
Smoke doesn't apply yet anyway.
Yeah, it does not apply. It's
There's so much bullshit going out.
Yep. That's gonna be boxcars. Or sorry, 4, 4, 2, 8, 10. 10 on the LBX and then 12s on the ACs. Ultra.
If it was firing cluster, that would hit, but you didn't declare it.
For the LBX?
Yeah.
No, it still wouldn't hit on cluster. It doesn't get a +1 for that.
It doesn't get a +1 to hit from clusters? Alright.
No, not on turrets. On turrets, it doesn't work that way.
Alright.
On turrets with cluster shots, it just means that you get to increase your damage.
Gotcha. Moving on.
So that's still a miss from that. I'm gonna burn the last point of edge. He's gonna take the hit. Last point of edge goes into location 6. Right torso for 2 points of damage.
Right torso, 2 damage.
Mm-hmm. No crit. Alright, long range for the rest. So, boxcars for the rest. Ultra, miss. Miss on an LBX. Miss on an Ultra. Miss on the LBX. And miss on the Ultra. Just firing away. Alright, Late Trader SRM 6 and LRM 15 Artemises doubled with Link. That is going into the Highlander. That is a 7.
Alright, I am back.
4. He would need to take spotting from somebody, which he cannot do. So, no shot from him, actually. He cannot fire. He needs a spotter. You should be really happy that the heavy sniper doesn't... that they took out that heavy sniper. Because a heavy sniper would have been Ultra AC5s, 2 ER large lasers, 2 LBX AC2s, and 2 small lasers. With almost a CF of 60. Or an armor of 36 and an inner structure of 24. Which is kind of crazy. Oh, I grabbed the wrong freaking thing. That's why. I wanted the one with the LRM-10 and Artemis. Yeah, that's the wrong one. That's why. Replacing. There we go. All right. That ends the enemy shooting phase. Please do your heat.
Heat it is.
Yes. Heat 10.
Already done.
These guys can't shoot. Heat.
Heat phase is where all the smoke would generate, which we've already done.
All right, I'm back.
Smoke will generate. This will generate now.
Yep.
So
Are we just getting into the new round?
we're now at the end of the round with heat phase.
Shit.
Do-do-do.
We do another suppressive line of fire.
Mm-hmm. They did another one. So you guys are aware, you are technically 32 minutes away from aerospace bombing run.
And they have nicely bracketed our position.
Mm-hmm.
So don't be here when 32 minutes... Well, 32 minutes, that's a lot of rounds.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you guys made it through your thing earlier, so you got here at about the 35-minute mark.
Anyway, is it time?
It is end of round, so if you've done your heat and such, make sure you guys are all good with that.
Yep, I am good.
I'm good.
I think. Nope, I'm one off. There we go.
I'm tanks, and the Thunderbolt hasn't been doing anything really other than shooting the PPC, so it's got enough heat sinks.
Lynx did not shoot, so it didn't have a good target. Make sure everybody's done their heat. Once your heat is done, then damage takes place. So if you need to make any checks, you need to do them now.
Yeah. Fenty fired off her 2 large lasers, and then the Warhammer's been shooting 2 NPCs every turn. So-
Benti ran, correct?
Yes, she also ran.
1-2 for that, for running. 2 large lasers is 8 heat each. 6, 8, 6, 7, 8. So that's 18 heat that you're at the start here, minus 16. So 5, 10.
Oops. It's only got how many heat sinks? 16.
Yeah.
So she's running pretty hot right now.
16 out of 18, 6, 7, 8. So you're at 2 heat.
Yeah, so can't do much next round. For this round, other than walk it off.
So the Austal's at 2 for the Warhammer. The Warhammer has double heat sinks, 15.
I figured.
So 30
Okay.
heat that it can take away. You generated 10 from your PPCs. So 20 heat, you've synced it all with that one.
Yeah. Cool as a cucumber.
Alrighty. How's everybody else doing?
Good.
All right. So, smoke and fire moves if it does. It does not move. It continues in the direction towards the south. We need to check for spreading. This is round 3 for the main Inferno.
Mhm.
So it needs to hit a 10 or die. All right, so all the line in the middle is done. It is no longer on fire. Checking for the
So this
tree
stuff?
lines. I need to check for the tree line ones next. But yes, everything in the middle, your like smoke screen out here is done.
Well, not the smoke screen, but the fire itself. The smoke will dissipate at one level around.
Yes, so it would dissipate one level right now. So if it is a light smoke, it is gone. If it is a heavy smoke, it's light smoke again.
Oh, this is gonna get irritating real quick.
Mm-hmm. So
It's more
bye
thing
bye
clicking.
bye.
It's more the clicking of all the buttons. Because it's just you and me on at the moment.
Mm-hmm. The forests remain on fire for 10 rounds.
Mm-hmm. And then they burn out not just that, but also the forest. Because they would have obviously taken more than like 20 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
That's not right. But it's close enough, so who cares?
All right, that's those. So that's how that looks now. These will have to make their checks now because they're effectively new. It is pulling in this direction, so this has a chance to catch on fire.
On a 7.
That is a 6. Does not catch
Right.
on fire. That is a heavy woods, actually. Those are heavies.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
a 5.
that actually catches.
All right, one more for the other one. That's a 7, so that'll catch on fire as well. Red and
Oh, you're already gone.
all right.
This guy.
Yep, one more there, and then a 10 for that other one. That
Barely.
is 5. It just barely catches on fire.
The fire stopped over here.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
The smoke just takes time to dissipate.
Okay.
It's not on fire anymore. Good lord.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Now they just set it closer.
The bastards.
Oh, well. Well, it just means I gotta keep running.
All right. With that, we will have ended the round. It's the beginning of the round with new initiative, but before we do that, we're gonna stop there since technically it'd be 3 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
You have effectively made them piss their pants. That is for sure.
Oh shit. Fucking burninate everything.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I hope you guys had fun. With that, we will go ahead and close out for the evening. We will see you all next week. I'm Marcos Raid, also known as GM Ethan. You can find me over at Start Playing Games. Does anybody else have anything to add before we go?
Fire good, but fire also bad. Adolphus Sinclair, 2022.
All right.
All right, Frankenstein. Fire bad.
He is German.
All right. Everybody have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.
Bye.